ทำจากสิ่งเล็กๆทำจนชำนาญทำอย่างตั้งใจเครื่องดื่มตราคอมมานโดออริจินอลทำห้ามดื่มเกินวันละ2 ขวดเด็กและสตรีมีครรภ์ไม่ควรดื่ม
น้ำมันแพงธุรกิจพังยังไร้ทางออกใหม่ MSV Safe Sure เทอร์โบประหยัดน้ำมันกลไกอัจฉริยะปรับเปลี่ยนทิศทางน้ำมันให้ไหลเวียนน้อยลงที่ถูกคิดค้นมาเพื่อช่วยประหยัดน้ำมันโดยเฉพาะให้อัตราเร่งเร็วแรงดีไม่มีตกไร้ควันดำประหยัดน้ำมันได้ถึง 30% ติดตั้งง่ายทางออกเรื่องน้ำมันแพง MSV Safe Sure เทอร์โบประหยัดน้ำมันแรงชัดประหยัดจริง
ควายห้าวเกิดมาเพื่อเกษตรกรไทยสนับสนุนมวยไทย
มั่นคิดค้นและพัฒนาเพื่อคนไทยทุกคนเพื่อสร้างแพลตฟอร์มสัญชาติไทยใหม่ขึ้นมาภายใต้ชื่อ Go Social Go Social จะเป็นขุนไม่ใช่เบี้ยอีกต่อไปมาร่วมกันสร้างสังคมแบ่งปันกับแพลตฟอร์มของคนไทยภายใต้แบรนด์สัญชาติไทย Go Social
ทำจากสิ่งเล็กๆทำจนชำนาญทำอย่างตั้งใจเครื่องดื่มตราคอมมานโดออริจินอลทำห้ามดื่มเกินวันละ2 ขวดเด็กและสตรีมีครรภ์ไม่ควรดื่ม
น้ำมันแพงธุรกิจพังยังไร้ทางออกใหม่ MSV Safe Sure เทอร์โบประหยัดน้ำมันกลไกอัจฉริยะปรับเปลี่ยนทิศทางน้ำมันให้ไหลเวียนน้อยลงที่ถูกคิดค้นมาเพื่อช่วยประหยัดน้ำมันโดยเฉพาะให้อัตราเร่งเร็วแรงดีไม่มีตกไร้ควันดำประหยัดน้ำมันได้ถึง 30% ติดตั้งง่ายทางออกเรื่องน้ำมันแพง MSV Safe Sure เทอร์โบประหยัดน้ำมันแรงชัดประหยัดจริง
ควายห้าวเกิดมาเพื่อเกษตรกรไทยสนับสนุนมวยไทย
มั่นคิดค้นและพัฒนาเพื่อคนไทยทุกคนเพื่อสร้างแพลตฟอร์มสัญชาติไทยใหม่ขึ้นมาภายใต้ชื่อ Go Social Go Social จะเป็นขุนไม่ใช่เบี้ยอีกต่อไปมาร่วมกันสร้างสังคมแบ่งปันกับแพลตฟอร์มของคนไทยภายใต้แบรนด์สัญชาติไทย Go Social
ทำจากสิ่งเล็กๆทำจนชำนาญทำอย่างตั้งใจเครื่องดื่มตราคอมมานโดออริจินอลทำห้ามดื่มเกินวันละ2 ขวดเด็กและสตรีมีครรภ์ไม่ควรดื่ม
น้ำมันแพงธุรกิจพัง
Welcome to Rajadamnern Stadium. The main event of the evening will start at 9:15 p.m. Right now, we're gonna start our first prelim fight, Italy versus Poland. Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready? Ladies and gentlemen, introducing first, your Italian warrior, fighting out of the red corner. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Fabio Tor Santianoy. opponent, fighting out of the blue corner, representing Poland. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for Alan Silk Muay Thai.
Okay, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another installment of RWS. Tonight we've got RWS Fight Night being brought to you from Rajadamnern Stadium in Bangkok, Thailand. My name is Ali McConey. I'm joined with Jim Bowe in the commentary box tonight. How are you feeling, Jim?
I'm excited for this. This is one of the first times I've been to this, and I'm pumped for these fights right now.
Well, you should be. So, in the ring right now, we've got Italy taking on Poland. Let me introduce to you first. It is my pleasure to introduce this fighter, Fabio Loi from Italy. He's 21 years of age, 191 centimeters tall. He weighed in yesterday at 172 pounds, training out of the famous Tor Sancti Noi gym in Pathum Thani. His last 3 fights, he has 2 wins and 1 loss.
And now his opponent, you are looking at Alan. Alan is from Poland. He is 22 years young, and he is standing at 190 centimeters, weighing in yesterday at 172 pounds. The gym he is fighting out is from Danger Muay Thai in Pattaya, which, you know, a lot of fighters on tonight are from that gym. In his last 3 fights, he has won all 3 fights by a KO. This should be a very, very exciting fight.
Well, both these two similar stature and height. I mean, we saw Alan warming up backstage, throwing like jumping knees, and he was very excited and energetic. And we saw that when he got in the ring as well. Whereas Fabio's complete opposite, very calm and collective.
Yeah. I mean, when I was looking at Alan earlier on, I mean, he was just pumped. He was throwing shots at the wall. He was throwing spinning back kicks in a tiny changing room. And then you get Fabio, who just looks cool as a cucumber right now. Like, okay, I'm ready for this war. I mean, Fabio is coming off a loss right now, so maybe he wants something to prove. Who knows? Yeah,
let's see. Well, Alan's gym, Danger Muay Thai, they've got 3 fighters on the card tonight. I think the next one is Tommy from Canada, and then they've got Pet Dan Man from Thailand as well. Alan, if you're new to watching Muay Thai, this is Y Crew, so War Dance. Kind of paying respect to Alan shooting an arrow at his opponent. Normally they use Y Crews to sort of show off their prowess and to get respect and to pay respect to the gym and to themselves, and that's it for now. Referee's going to give the final instructions, then we're going to get our first fight underway this evening.
It's definitely a good way to get rid of those fight nerves as well, right? Just before the fight, you're feeling the butterflies. It's probably a good way to calm yourself down, right?
Yeah, true. And it's also a good way to like kind of warm up and just get a bit loose before you get straight in there and stuck in. So, ladies and gentlemen, don't forget this is 3 3-minute rounds. Round 1 is underway very, very shortly. This is our preliminary fight. We've got one more prelim. Okay, here we go. Round 1 underway. So both these two lined up in the orthodox stance.
2 very, very long fighters as well, so it could be a distance game right now. First round usually does start off a little bit slow, so let's see what they're going to get up to right now.
Alan looks like the taller of the two. Good elbow there from Alan and a jumping kick from him as well. Looks
Alan
like
definitely using his range to his advantage, throwing some very long kicks and then throwing those looping elbows right now.
it's very unorthodox, Alan. Very unorthodox.
I mean, when we saw him warming up, this is what he was practicing. Maybe he's seen something in Fabio's game and he was practicing that move. Fabio looks very calm as he did. Alan just trying to bait Fabio into an attack right now.
Alan with an overhand right. Alan's done a really good job closing the distance so far, but he looks a little bit too overconfident. I wouldn't want to be like that in front of a fighter like Fabio. Fabio's got real good hands and devastating knockout power as well.
I mean, Fabio does look like he's carrying a lot more muscle. He's a lot bigger, but Alan just looks like he's having a good time in there. I like to see a fighter that's just enjoying what they're doing.
Good low kick from Fabio. Alan again with the right hand, still closing the distance very well. Switching to southpaw momentarily, missing with a body kick.
I mean, it looks like Fabio's just trying to read what Alan's doing. Usually when someone's fighting like this, you know, a little bit funny, having a good time, usually they're prone to making mistakes as well. So I think Fabio's just waiting for that mistake.
But on the flip side, it's harder to read a fighter like Alan because they're very unorthodox, they've got very elusive footwork, and you're not sure what's coming. Good straight knee there from Alan. Looks like Fabio just missed with an overhand right.
But you can see he's waiting for that counter right now. So Fabio has seen a small leak in Alan's game, and I think he's going to try and throw that overhand right to hit Alan right on the chin.
Yeah, he just needs to time it very well. It's a good move to use against a stronger fighter, against a taller fighter, sorry. Well-timed teep there from Alan.
Yeah, Alan is really using those teeps well to his advantage. Just keeping Fabio there, keeping him guessing.
Jumping knee from Alan and elbow in the clinch as well.
What a beautiful elbow by Alan, and he got full leverage on that. All right, only 25 seconds to go of the first round. You know, I think Alan's putting on a good performance right now. Like you said, hard to predict, can be very difficult to fight against. Fabio's just relaxed, cool as a cucumber, and Alan's just throwing those wild kicks, entertaining the crowd. He's got a good scoring, he's got a good team behind him right now, cheering every kick he throws.
Clock winding down though, less than 10 seconds to go. Fabio very apprehensive to engage. Good teep there from Alan.
Fighting to the last bell. Well, that was a very good round. End of round one. The fighters are now going to take a quick break, and then they're going to go into round two.
Okay, let's have a look at the replays here. There's Alan with his elusive style early on, landing these big or jumping kicks and elbows. It really disrupted Fabio. Fabio's a real traditional Muay Thai fighter, likes to sort of stay in the pocket and trade. I don't think he's fought a style like this before. What did you make of round number one?
I mean, I really like a style like Alan's. I like it when someone's having a good time in there. But, you know, Fabio's old school. He's got that very old style of just slightly plodding forward, watching your opponent and just seeing. You can
The
see
first
it on
round,
scorecard.
all three judges have scored red 9, blue 10.
Well, there you have it. Alan is one round up and Fabio is a round down.
Yeah, I don't think you can really.
เกิดมาเพื่อเกษตรกรไทย สนับสนุนมวยไทย
Okay, here we go. Round number two underway. Alan in the blue trunks, Fabio in the red trunks.
Now let's see if Fabio tries to pick up the pace here, and we've seen it, a sweep to start off the round. And they're smiling at each other in there. I like that.
Alan went airborne for a second there, trading elbows here. Fabio again trying to chop the legs of Alan. Alan missing with a punch to the body.
Alan right now throwing some very unorthodox shots. He threw an uppercut with a downwards elbow. You rarely see that type of fight.
Yeah, really tried to swing that one in, didn't he? Swing and a miss again from Alan. Fabio still marching forward with a lot of vicious determination. I'm not surprised. Good low kick there from Fabio. He needs more of that. Good elbow in the clinch too. Just missing with another elbow. Alan missing with an elbow as well.
The crowd love a good elbow, and Fabio, I think, has realized he needs to pick up the pace. He is aware he lost the first round, so now he really needs to try and win this second one.
Spinning elbow from Alan as well.
He is very entertaining, Alan, right now.
Really tricky fighter to fight too. So confident, so elusive, so unpredictable. It's every fighter's worst nightmare.
Absolutely. I mean, this is only a 3-round fight, so Fabio really needs to pick it up if he wants to win this fight. In a 3-round fight, Alan's style actually does really well, but in a long-distance fight, it usually doesn't do too well.
Fabio is showing a lot of frustration here. Almost sweeping Alan there. At least trying to attempt to. Alan again with a spinning back elbow. Oh. Fabio trying to wrap it up the clinch to use his own elbows here. Teeing off for each other. Good elbow from Fabio.
The crowd are going wild at these elbows. Oh, another right elbow from Alan.
Swinging knee from Alan in the clinch too, for good measures.
And Alan goes back to his unorthodox kick styles, just flinging out a front kick there.
And jumping in with a little low there. That did look like a low blow.
I don't think it was intentional or anything. I think it's just that style of Alan. You throw a big looping knee, I mean, sometimes it is going to go a little bit low.
Yeah, what a shame. I mean, we've unfortunately in this promotion in the tournament so far, we've had a couple of these low blows with knees.
Yeah, I mean, although they are wearing a cup, there's only so much it can protect against. I mean, there's enough protection, but fair play to Fabio. He's like, let's get stuck in. You're already warmed up. You don't want to get cold or anything.
Or just want to keep going.
Yeah, absolutely. And it looks like there's some blood coming out of Fabio's nose.
Body hook from Alan. I think Fabio just needs to keep chopping the leg, keep going after the low kicks. Just going to gauge the range more and slow Alan down.
Absolutely. I mean, when someone's got very long limbs, you need to just chop at that wood. Just keep chopping at those legs. But again, Alan doesn't look like he's getting tired at all. He's still throwing from all angles.
Yeah, he's got an abundance of stamina at the moment, old Alan. Spinning back kick there from Alan too.
Wow. He disguised it with a spinning back elbow and went for a spinning wheel kick. Yeah, Alan is really entertaining the crowd right now. But Fabio, again, just looks very, very cool, very calm, and just waiting to counter Alan's mistakes.
Just gauging the distance that Alan's done really well. And there's another spinning back elbow from Alan, trying to get a highlight reel finish tonight.
Alan has thrown 4 of them, and 3 of them have landed. Alan, very, very light on his feet. Looks like he's got a kickboxing background. Okay, and that is the end of round 2. That was a very, very entertaining round. I think Fabio did a little bit more than he did in the first round, but I still think on my unofficial scorecard, that was for Alan.
Yeah, I've got to agree. I don't think Fabio did enough to get back into the round. If anything, I don't think Fabio's fought someone like Alan before.
Yeah, I mean, you've got to remember, Alan is fighting out of Silk Muay Thai gym, and they do a lot of rigorous training, and that style is just entertaining for the audience as well. He knows he wants to be called back for more fights. That's the way you've got to be. You've got to be entertaining.
Well, let's see. Looks like on our unofficial scorecard in the commentary box, Fabio's got to go for broke in the last round and try and knock Alan out. Here's the beginning of the round where Alan went airborne from that sweep from Fabio.
There it is. Spinning back elbow that Alan has been throwing from time and time again.
And there's the low blow. Not deliberate, though.
Fabio just looks like he doesn't know how to deal with these long limbs, but like you said, just keep chopping at those legs. I mean, on my unofficial scorecard, I think Alan is up 2 rounds, so I think Fabio needs to go out there now, try and win with either a stoppage or a knockout.
Yeah, he's definitely going to have to do that now. Alan is now 2 rounds
All
up.
3 judges have scored red 9, blue 10.
And Fabio and Alan are going to see that, so it's got to spur at least one of them on.
When you're going in.
ทำจากสิ่งเล็กๆทำจนชำนาญท ทำอย่างตั้งใจ เครื่องดื่มตราคอมมานโดออริจินอลทำ
Okay, here we go. Round number 3. I didn't think we'd get this far in our first prelim. These two are big boys. And here we go. Fabio really needs to go for broke. Alan just needs to keep going, using the same tactics that he used in the last 2 rounds.
Yeah, when you're the first night of the fight, the first fight of the night, you definitely want to make a statement and show all those other fighters that you're here to stay. And again, Alan starting off with those long teeps again, keeping Fabio guessing.
I mean, Fabio just needs to go for broke here. He just needs to just go forward and just sling as much leather at Alan as he can. Good body shot there by Alan.
I mean, when you're against a fighter who throws some vicious elbows, the last thing you want to do is get up close where you're in that firing line as well. But Fabio, if he wants to win this, needs to go for the knockout or a stoppage.
Looks like Fabio's in a bit of pain too. I think one of those body shots hurt him. And he's backed off a considerable amount.
Yeah, I think you're right. It looks like he's holding his right arm lower, I think, to block that rib. So I think one of those spinning back kicks has really hurt Fabio's rib. I mean, if your ribs are hurting, it means you can't breathe very well. You're just going to get more and more tired. But Fabio needs to swing for the fences.
Yeah, he just can't get close to Alan at all. Alan's doing a really good job gauging the range and then getting in and out when he wants to.
Beautiful counter by Fabio, though, as Alan was coming in with an elbow. Now Fabio's pushing the pressure.
And he's got a bit of determination here. Looks like he can see that hurt Alan, or at least got his attention. Alan with a slight cut on his nose.
Again, Alan just doing a very good job at using that long arm, but a good shot by Fabio right on the chin of Alan. Alan shaking it off, saying that didn't hurt. Usually when a fighter shakes the head, it means it did hurt. Oh, another good shot. We need more of this from Fabio. Fabio wants to win. He needs to do more of that.
Left knee just misses for Alan. Alan again spinning back kick.
Very entertaining. I mean, Alan is just keeping him in the corner, keeping him against the ropes right now. Alan just bounced around. I think Alan knows he's winning right now. I think he knows he's done enough, so I think he's just going to run around. There's only 1 more minute to go in this fight.
He was very, very confident before the fight, and he has been during the fight too. If anything, that's given him a real good spring in his step and been his real key to success in this fight. Good luck here from Alan in the clinch. Referee just breaking them up.
I think you called it early on. His style has been so elusive and unpredictable. I think Fabio just didn't know what to do. But don't get me wrong, Fabio's taken some big shots and he's stayed in there. And he's landed some great shots on Alan as well, but it's just not enough. But yeah, he looks a little bit tired. I think Fabio really did take some hard body shots. But again, he's a warrior and he doesn't stop. There it is again. A Wonder Boy style kick there right now from Alan. Not very long now, only 20 seconds to go in this fight.
And there you go. End of round number 3.
That was a very good round. I mean, I think Alan did enough there to win that 3rd round. What about you?
Yeah, I agree. I think Alan did do enough to win. I think Fabio just couldn't get going at all. He's not really, I don't think he's used to fighting an elusive fighter like Alan. You see on the replay here, he's just so unpredictable and just hit Fabio with shots from all angles.
I mean, he was using every part of his body to win that fight. Elbows, kicks, punches, spinning back elbows. Alan was doing everything, and it was just so unpredictable. So, yeah, I mean, I think Alan's just won every round here quite well. As you can see right now, what we're seeing, some beautiful spinning back kicks by Alan as well.
Yeah, he was an absolute nightmare to fight, but a real crowd pleaser.
That was my favorite kick of the night, actually.
A lot of the audience likes the style. Oh, yeah. But Fabio did come back with some moves here. We see him sweep Alan very effectively.
I mean, this should have given Fabio the confidence that you can sweep him, but he just didn't do enough.
Gentlemen, after 3 rounds of actions, we go to the judges' scorecard. All 3 judges have scored 27-30. We have a winner by ways of unanimous decision. Blue corner, Alan Muay Thai.
ชนะไปได้อย่างส วยสดงดงามครับทางด้านของอาลานซิลมวยไทยครับโอ้โหเป็นไงล่ะครับนี่แหละครับความภูมิใจความสะใจครับของนักสู้ต่างชาติที่ได้มีโอกาสมาเหยียบเวทีอันทรงเกียรติและศักดิ์สิทธิ์แห่งนี้ครับ
All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's move on to our second prelim fight, Thailand versus Canada. Introducing first, fighting out of the red corner, your Thai warrior. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for Khun Dio Sit Kao Prapon. Opponent fighting out of the blue corner, representing Canada. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for Tommy Silk Muay Thai.
Okay, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. This is our second preliminary fight this evening. We've got Thailand taking on Canada in the red corner. Introducing first, we've got Khun Dio Sit Kao Prapon. He is Thai, he's from Bangkok. He is 23 years old, 169 centimeters tall. Weighed in yesterday at 150 pounds at the weigh-ins. Training out of the infamous Jockey Gym in Bangkok. His last 3 fights, he won his last 2 fights on points, and he lost the one before that by knockout.
And his opponent, his name is Tommy, fighting out of Silk Muay Thai Gym. That is a very popular gym tonight. He is from Canada. He is 27 years old, and he is standing at 180 centimeters tall. He weighed in yesterday at 150 pounds. And in his last 3 fights, he won all 3 of them. So this should be a very, very exciting one.
Well, Tommy's teammate, Alan, just winning the first preliminary fight we had tonight. Let's see if Tommy can follow in his footsteps and keep the winning streak going. They've also got on our main card, which will go live, ladies and gentlemen, at 9:15, so 9:15 p.m. Thai time. So if this ends really shortly, you're going to get adverts in between. Round 1 going to kick off very, very soon. Sorry, Tommy's teammate is Rajadamnern. That will be up next. So we've got 3 in a row from Silk Muay Thai. Or to be honest, they're called Danger Muay Thai now. They've changed the name because they're selling a brand called Danger Muay Thai, which is owned by the owner. So there you go. Anyway, right, round number 1 underway. Both these two lining up in the orthodox stance again.
All right, Tommy sporting the blue shorts. Khun Dio sporting the red shorts.
Khun Dio really wants to do exactly what he's doing right now, just using the ring as his best friend, finding the space, make Tommy chase him and set traps with body kicks, low kicks, body punches. Good lean back there from Khun Dio.
2 very, very experienced fighters. You can see in comparison to the last fight, they're starting off a little bit slower, just trying to work out their opponent a little bit more.
But this is what Khun Dio wants Tommy to do. Tommy is following him. He's not boxing him off. He's not cutting the ring off for him. He's following Khun Dio, and he's going to, if he does that too much, he's going to allow Kundiao to cut the angle and let him walk into a trap. So Tommy needs to be careful here.
I mean, Tommy's the taller fighter, so he doesn't necessarily need to follow Kundiao, but Tommy just, I think, is just like going to chop down those legs a little bit, slow down his opponent, keep them guessing. Tommy has been throwing some beautiful teeps at the at Kundiao's thigh, maybe trying to set up a big shot for the third round. A very calm first round right now in comparison to the last fight. Two very experienced fighters just biding their time. They know there's 2 more rounds to go.
Tommy with a good teep. See, still following Kundiao. Kundiao just...
I mean, Kundiao isn't, he isn't shy of taller fighters. He's fought taller fighters many, many times, and he baits them in and then goes for those big, big kicks as well. But I think Tommy is just trying to, like, use his size against Kundiao and maybe try and intimidate Kundiao a little bit as well.
Good left body kicks there from Tommy. Kundiao not wanting any of that and trying to find the space. Needs to stay off the ropes, Kundiao. Tommy just needs to use these big, long limbs and get him in the clinch. He's got such a huge height advantage.
Absolutely. I mean, even just keeping Kundiao at bay, not allowing him to get close at all. I mean, if you're a shorter fighter, the aim of the game is to get on the inside of the taller fighter.
Whereas Kundiao's been making Tommy miss and making him pay so far.
This has been a very even round so far. Very good indeed. Two fighters definitely with high IQs, thinking about everything they're doing right now. Swing and a miss by Tommy.
Both these two landing really good left body kicks so far as well.
Have you noticed how Tommy just keeps tapping above the knee of Kundiao, and that will slowly take away Kundiao's movement.
Good left body kick there from Kundiao. Kundiao again retreating and trying to find the space. Doesn't want to be kept on the ropes with someone like Tommy. Tommy way too tall for someone to clinch, especially Kundiao. He's a lot shorter than Tommy. 11 centimeters smaller than him.
I'd like to see some more hands thrown by Tommy. Maybe just keep that jab out there. At the moment, he's using his legs as a rangefinder. Why not use the jab as a rangefinder? End of round 1. A very good round. I find that very difficult to score, to be honest. I think it was very, very even, but I do think Tommy pushed the pace.
I think Tommy was the better aggressor, but for me, on my unofficial scorecard, I think Kundiao is up. He landed more effective strikes. His ring craft was really good. He didn't get into trouble too much. And he landed at one point a really good solid right hand, which caught Tommy's attention. Didn't wobble him too much, but Kundiao was just the more... He threw the more cleaner and effective strikes that landed. He landed more for me. Tommy couldn't really struggle to get going, in my opinion, to be honest.
I mean, I understand what you're saying, but I also think Tommy's just waiting for maybe those later rounds. But Tommy was touching him more with shots. But like you said, Kundiao was just landing the cleaner shots. Let's see right now here. Yeah, beautiful jab by Kundiao. But then some nice teeps by Tommy.
See, this was the story of the round. Just Kundiao making Tommy miss and making him pay, cutting the angle.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. I mean, some beautiful kicks by Tommy using that range, but then Kundiao firing back with a fantastic right hand to the chin of Tommy.
Okay, we're going to see which way the judges have scored it. And they've given all three have gone for Kundiao. No surprise.
Yeah, I mean, like you said, Kundiao just landed the cleaner shots. Tommy was landing a lot of small shots, but not the clean ones.
น้ำมันแพงธุรกิจผักยังไร้ทางออกใหม่ MSV Safe Sure เทอร์โบประหยัดน้ำมันกลไกอัจฉริยะปรับเปลี่ยนทิศทางน้ำมันให้ไหลเวียนน้อยลงที่ถูกคิดค้นมาเพื่อช่วยประหยัดน้ำมันโดยเฉพาะให้อัตราเร่งเร็วแรงดีไม่มีตกไร้ควันดำประหยัดน้ำมันได้ถึง 30% ติดตั้งง่ายทางออกเรื่องน้ำมันแพง MSV Safe Sure เทอร์โบประหยัดน้ำมันแรงชัดประหยัดจริง
Start of round 2, and Kundiao came out with a 4-punch flurry.
Good left body kick again from Kundiao, going back to that move that he threw in the first round with a lot of effects. Good left hook too. So this is the problem when taller fighters fight smaller fighters. They get very complacent.
You're absolutely right. I mean, it's a 3-round fight, so you need to be aggressive. But Kundiao is just unloading right now on Tommy, and Tommy's the taller fighter. I don't know why he's chasing the smaller fighter.
For me, I think Tommy just needs to try and get into the clinch.
try and get in the clinch and just use those knees and those elbows?
Just use knees and elbows and just try and just put his weight on Kundiao and just slow him down a bit.
Yeah, kind of set the pace. Like, look, if we're going to clinch, I'm going to win in this clinch. But we're yet to see one. So maybe Tommy's setting something up.
If he is, he needs to hurry up. Looks like Kundiao is getting into a really good rhythm here that's going to be difficult to break.
Yeah, I mean, you're absolutely right. I think that's why Tommy keeps throwing those small teeps to the top of Kundiao's knee, because I think he knows Kundiao is fantastic with his kicks. So Tommy really needs to do something different right now.
Right body kick from Kundiao. Kundiao using a long guard as well, trying to keep Tommy at bay.
Tommy didn't even go for the bait, but I think Tommy needs to throw those looping elbows that he's very good at. Get him in the clinch and throw some knees.
See, that's when Tommy should have grabbed him there.
You're absolutely right. Tommy had a chance there, and I just don't think he wanted to take it. He could be a little bit worried about Kundiao's power. I mean, Kundiao is a very stocky built character.
And he has clocked Tommy a couple of times with some very accurate punches to the head and body kicks too.
Yeah, I mean, that's a good point. If you've been hit very, very hard, the last thing you want to do is get up close and personal with someone who can hit you very hard.
Good body kick there from Kundiao. Kundiao really finding his groove in this second round.
I mean, Tommy's got the stature of someone who should be winning this fight, but Kundiao is just doing all the damage right now. And again, both fighters look very, very calm in there.
Kind of reminds me of that old story, David versus Goliath. We all know how that finished, Jim.
Absolutely, yeah. And right now, Kundiao is just showing everyone out there, if you're a little bit smaller, you can beat the taller fighter. The bigger they are, the harder they fall.
Oh, this is the first clinch exchange we've had, and that wasn't too bad from Tommy.
He got some knees in there, but, you know, just not enough, right?
They weren't as effective, but got to give him some confidence that he can hang in there with Kundiao.
Beautiful switch kick by Kundiao, and then he's thrown those elbows. We need more of this from Tommy. Keep on him. Stick on Kundiao and throw some knees.
That's it. This is where Tommy wants Kundiao, but he just needs to go to the left. He needs to go to the left more just to cut him off. Ooh. That's it. Good elbow from Tommy and a good position in the clinch. This is what we want to see from Tommy.
Yeah, I mean, that was a very good round. End of round 2. I thought that was a very, very entertaining round. I mean, I'm not sure if you saw it at home, but Kundiao ran out there and landed 4 shots on Tommy in the opening bell. I mean, you rarely see that, and I think Tommy was like, wow, Kundiao can throw.
I think he just wanted to startle him just to keep, it was probably more of a, not so much I'm going to knock you out, but more of a, I'm going to let you know I'm there and just stamp his authority. And he did do that. I mean, Tommy did have his moments in the second round, a lot better than the first. We'll see that shortly on the replay here. But Kundiao was just so pinpoint and accurate. He did really well to keep Tommy at bay and was just using the ring as his best friend, finding the space. But it was here where Tommy did a good work. He did good work in the clinch. I mean, that's where Tommy really needs to hone his craft and to try and path his way to victory in this fight. He needs to stay in the clinch.
You're absolutely right. He's basically fighting into Kundiao's game right now. Kundiao has got Tommy where he wants him. And we saw in the replay.
Ladies and gentlemen, in the second round, all 3 judges have scored red 10, blue 9.
You can't argue with those scores, can you, right now?
No, you can't. Kundiao's done a really, really good job to win the first 2 rounds.
Now,
ควายห้าวเกิดมาเพื่อเกษตรกรไทยสนับสนุนมวยไทยควาย
Okay, here we go. 3rd and final round. Kundiao in the red corner and Tommy from Canada in the blue corner. Kundiao is 2 rounds up and he's, wow, it's kind of been like a matador against a bull, isn't it?
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, it's just the fact he's wearing blue shorts instead of red, which would be a bit more fitting, right?
Yeah.
All right, Tommy is coming out fast right now, doing exactly what he should have done in the first round.
But Kundiao clocking him very good with a good flurry and 2 left hooks for his good measure too.
Tommy gave him all he could, and then Kundiao fired back with a beautiful shot. Some good clinch work by both the fighters, but again, Tommy should be throwing the knees and elbows in that clinch.
Tommy just missing with an elbow. It really needs to push forward here, Tommy. Kundiao trying to find the space and try and work an angle to plan his next attack.
Yeah, Tommy needs to trap him and just keep him there. Right now, I mean, even Kundiao is just winning that clinch, getting the back of Tommy. So even though Tommy engaged that clinch, Kundiao came out on the upper hand right there.
Tommy momentarily moving into southpaw. Good knees from Tommy, but Kundiao, smart work from him, pushing him away.
Yeah, Tommy is switching. He's going into southpaw and orthodox. I think he's just trying to do anything he can to trick Kundiao, but Kundiao's got some real power in his hands, and see how he's just pushing Tommy away with his guard right there.
Yeah, to try and stop Tommy from getting him in the clinch. Real smart tactic, and Tommy just needs to be a bit faster in that clinch exchange and just get a hand on him. Right here, good. This is better. Much better. Trying to loop the knees over.
Kundiao is very intelligent. I mean, he blocked those knees coming in. I think Kundiao is just reading this fight very, very well. Tommy's still doing well with the kicks and landing lots of teeps and leg kicks, but Kundiao is landing the more damaging shots right now.
I mean, this is a beautiful display of Muay Thai from Kundiao. Really impressed. I didn't see it going this way, to be honest, just because of just looking at them. I mean, Tommy just looks the more fitter, the more stronger of the two. But Kundiao is just showing, looks can be deceiving, and he's really had a great game plan coming into this fight, and he put it to good measures really, really well.
Yeah, I have to say the same thing. When I saw Tommy's stature against Kundiao, I was like, wow, Tommy looks very athletic here, and he could go right through Kundiao. But Kundiao is showing everyone, look, it doesn't matter what size you are, you can win these fights. And even in the clinches where Tommy should be doing better, Kundiao's coming out on top right now.
Yeah, Kundiao locking Tommy a few times in the clinch, completely nullifying his attacks. He's doing it here right now. And once you do that, it shows real good control, and it looks good on the judges' scorecards. It's what they want to see.
Yeah, I mean, I think Kundiao knows he's winning this fight. 20 seconds to go in the last round, the third and final round. Can Tommy do anything?
Let's see. Let's see. Guys, don't go anywhere, because we will start the main card in about 5 minutes or so. So we're going to switch channels, but don't go anywhere. We'll get the result of this fight very, very shortly.
Yeah, the fight is finishing, but do grab some popcorn. And that was a fantastic fight still. Tommy stayed in there, but I don't think anyone's going to argue these scores. Kundiao's definitely won 3 rounds on my scorecard.
Yeah, same. I mean, it probably would be boring for like a casual fan, but for someone like me, I thought that was beautiful to watch. I thought the ring craft and the tactics that were executed by Kundiao were just beautiful. I haven't seen somebody fight a taller fighter like that for a very long time, and kudos to Kundiao. I'd say the last person to fight someone like that would probably be Brajanchai versus Ronatrai Toramentra at Channel 7, but that was ages ago. Anyway, here's some of the replays here. Kundiao with some good range, throwing some good kicks. Tommy with some good kicks as well.
Overhand right on the chin, and he landed several of those on Tommy. Several. Yeah, some nice body work as well. I think Tommy just realized his power was just way too much and just didn't want to get up close and personal.
Okay, we will go to Mr. Beer for the official announcement.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds of actions, we go to the judges' scorecard. All 3 judges have scored 30 to 27. We have a winner by ways of unanimous decision. Red corner, Kundiao Sitgao Prahoor. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the main event of the evening, RWS Rajadamnern World Series, will start in 5 minutes. We'll be right back after a short break. แจ้งท่านผู้ชมให้ทราบนะครับรายการ RWS Rajadamnern World Series จะออกอากาศทางช่อง Workpoint กฎหมายเลข 23 ในอีกประมาณ 5 นาทีครับ เดี๋ยวกลับมาครับ ขอบคุณครับ
ทำจากสิ่งเล็กๆ ทำจนชำนาญทำอย่างตั้งใจเครื่องดื่มตราคอมมานโดออริจินอลทำห้ามดื่มเกินวันละ2 ขวดเด็กและสตรีมีครรภ์ไม่ควรดื่ม
น้ำมันแพงธุรกิจพังยังไร้ทางออกใหม่ MSV Safe Sure เทอร์โบประหยัดน้ำมันกลไกอัจฉริยะปรับเปลี่ยนทิศทางน้ำมันให้ไหลเวียนน้อยลงที่ถูกคิดค้นมาเพื่อช่วยประหยัดน้ำมันโดยเฉพาะให้อัตราเร่งเร็วแรงดีไม่มีตกไร้ควันดำประหยัดน้ำมันได้ถึง 30% ติดตั้งง่ายทางออกเรื่องน้ำมันแพง MSV Safe Sure เทอร์โบประหยัดน้ำมันแรงชัดประหยัดจริง
ควายห้าวเกิดมาเพื่อเกษตรกรไทยสนับสนุนมวยไทย
มั่นคิดค้นและพัฒนาเพื่อคนไทยทุกคนเพื่อสร้างแพลตฟอร์มสัญชาติไทยใหม่ขึ้นมาภายใต้ชื่อ Go Social Go Social จะเป็นขุนไม่ใช่เบี้ยอีกต่อไปมาร่วมกันสร้างสังคมแบ่งปันกับแพลตฟอร์มของคนไทยภายใต้แบรนด์สัญชาติไทย Go Social
ทำจากสิ่งเล็กๆทำจนชำนาญทำอย่างตั้งใจเครื่องดื่มตราคอมมานโดออริจินอลทำห้ามดื่มเกินวันละ2 ขวดเด็กและสตรีมีครรภ์ไม่ควรดื่ม
น้ำมันแพงธุรกิจพังยังไร้ทางออกใหม่ MSV Safe Sure เทอร์โบประหยัดน้ำมันกลไกอัจฉริยะปรับเปลี่ยนทิศทางน้ำมันให้ไหลเวียนน้อยลงที่ถูกคิดค้นมาเพื่อช่วยประหยัดน้ำมันโดยเฉพาะให้อัตราเร่งเร็วแรงดีไม่มีตกไร้ควันดำประหยัดน้ำมันได้ถึง 30% ติดตั้งง่ายทางออกเรื่องน้ำมันแพง MSV Safe Sure เทอร์โบประหยัดน้ำมันแรงชัดประหยัดจริง
ควายห้าวเกิดมาเพื่อเกษตรกรไทยสนับสนุนมวยไทย
มั่นคิดค้นและพัฒนาเพื่อคนไทยทุกคนเพื่อสร้างแพลตฟอร์มสัญชาติไทยใหม่ขึ้นมาภายใต้ชื่อ Go Social Go Social จะเป็นขุนไม่ใช่เบี้ยอีกต่อไปมาร่วมกันสร้างสังคมแบ่งปันกับแพลตฟอร์มของคนไทยภายใต้แบรนด์สัญชาติไทย Go Social
ทำจากสิ่งเล็กๆทำจนชำนาญทำอย่างตั้งใจเครื่องดื่มตราคอมมานโดออริจินอลทำห้ามดื่มเกินวันละ2 ขวดเด็กและสตรีมีครรภ์ไม่ควรดื่ม
น้ำมันแพงธุรกิจพังยังไร้ทางออกใหม่ MSV Safe Sure เทอร์โบประหยัดน้ำมันกลไกอัจฉริยะปรับเปลี่ยนทิศทางน้ำมันให้ไหลเวียนน้อยลงที่ถูกคิดค้นมาเพื่อช่วยประหยัดน้ำมันโดยเฉพาะให้อัตราเร่งเร็วแรงดีไม่มีตกไร้ควันดำประหยัดน้ำมันได้ถึง 30% ติดตั้งง่ายทางออกเรื่องน้ำมันแพง MSV Safe Sure เทอร์โบประหยัดน้ำมันแรงชัดประหยัดจริง
ควายห้าวเกิดมาเพื่อเกษตรกรไทยสนับสนุนมวยไทย
มั่นคิดค้นและพัฒนาเพื่อคนไทยทุกคนเพื่อสร้างแพลตฟอร์มสัญชาติไทยใหม่ขึ้นมาภายใต้ชื่อ Go Social Go Social จะเป็นขุนไม่ใช่เบี้ยอีกต่อไปมาร่วมกันสร้างสังคมแบ่งปันกับแพลตฟอร์มของคนไทยภายใต้แบรนด์สัญชาติไทย Go Social
จากสิ่งเล็กๆทำจนชำนาญทำอย่างตั้งใจเครื่องดื่มตราคอมมานโดออริจินอลทำห้ามดื่มเกินวันละ2 ขวดเด็กและสตรีมีครรภ์ไม่ควรดื่ม
น้ำมันแพงธุรกิจพังยังไร้ทางออกใหม่ MSV Safe Sure เทอร์โบประหยัดน้ำมันกลไกอัจฉริยะปรับเปลี่ยนทิศทางน้ำมันให้ไหลเวียนน้อยลงที่ถูกคิดค้นมาเพื่อช่วยประหยัดน้ำมันโดยเฉพาะให้อัตราเร่งเร็วแรงดีไม่มีตกไร้ควันดำประหยัดน้ำมันได้ถึง 30% ติดตั้งง่ายทางออกเรื่องน้ำมันแพง MSV Safe Sure เทอร์โบประหยัดน้ำมันแรงชัดประหยัดจริง
ควายห้าวเกิดมาเพื่อเกษตรกรไทยสนับสนุนมวยไทย
มั่นคิดค้นและพัฒนาเพื่อคนไทยทุกคนเพื่อสร้างแพลตฟอร์มสัญชาติไทยใหม่ขึ้นมาภายใต้ชื่อ Go Social Go Social จะเป็นขุนไม่ใช่เบี้ยอีกต่อไปมาร่วมกันสร้างสังคมแบ่งปันกับแพลตฟอร์มของคนไทยภายใต้แบรนด์สัญชาติไทย Go Social
ทำจากสิ่งเล็กๆทำจนชำนาญทำอย่างตั้งใจเครื่องดื่มตราคอมมานโดออริจินอลทำห้ามดื่มเกินวันละ2 ขวดเด็กและสตรีมีครรภ์ไม่ควรดื่ม
สวัสดีครับสวัสดีแฟนๆที่อยู่ที่เวทีมวยราชดำเนินแห่งนี้รวมไปถึงคนดูทางช่อง Workpoint กฎหมายเลข 23 กลับมาประจำทุกวันศุกร์เวลา 3:15 นาทีกลับมาเหมือนเดิมกับพวกเราทั้ง 3 คนผมอองตันเบนโต
ผมติ๊บตระกูลมวย
ผมแชมเปี้ยนดุดุการออกวิมลครับ
นี่คือรายการ RWS ราชดำเนิน World Series This is Muay Thai and this is ราชดำเนิน
RWS ราชดำเนิน World Series Special Event ในวันนี้ครับบอกได้เลยครับว่าความมันระดับโลกครับเราคัดสรรเหล่าบรรดานักสู้จากทั่วทุกมุมโลกมารวมกันที่นี่พูดได้เลยว่าเป็นการเปิดประสบการณ์การชมมวยไทยที่พิเศษสุดๆหาดูที่ไหนไม่ได้อีกแล้วครับ
ใช่ครับเพราะว่าเราจัดเต็มแสงสีเสียงและก็บรรยากาศนะครับคนดูนี่เต็มแน่นเอียดนะครับรวมไปถึงนี่คือสนามมวยมาตรฐานแห่งแรกของโลกอีกด้วยครับ
ครับสำหรับคู่มวยพิเศษสุดๆวันนี้ครับที่เราจัดมาให้ท่านผู้ชมได้รับชมกันครับก็อย่างที่บอกครับเราคัดสรรสุดยอดนักสู้จากทั่วทุกมุมโลกมารวมกันตรงนี้ให้แฟนมวยได้รับชมกันครับก็ต้องบอกว่าหาดูที่ไหนไม่ได้จริงๆครับ
แต่ก่อนที่เราจะไปดูคู่มวยในวันนี้เนี่ยขออนุญาตย้อนกลับไปดูไฮไลท์ของสัปดาห์ที่ผ่านมากันดีกว่าครับ
เมื่อสัปดาห์ที่ผ่านมาครับเป็นการขับเคี่ยวกันในรุ่นไลท์เวทครับนี่แหละครับจ่าฝูงอย่างเอ็กซ์ต้ารองสมัครอบจอุดรครับแม้ว่าจะคว้าชัยในนัดแรกแต่ว่าไม่มีคะแนนเพิ่มครับอยู่ที่ 2 มี 4 คะแนนครับขณะที่อีก1คนครับขึ้นมาเป็นจ่าฝูงครับมงคลแก้วสอสมหมายครับชนะน็อกยกแรกพร้อมคะแนนพิเศษมี 9 แต้มทะยานเข้าสู่รอบต่อไปแล้วครับ
ส่วนอีกกรุ๊ปหนึ่งครับมามืดตัวจริงครับทางด้านมาเทียสเว่นมวยไทยครับหลังจากที่เก็บคะแนนได้ในนัดแรกครับมานัดที่2นี่ก็ยังเก็บคะแนนโบนัสได้อย่างต่อเนื่องครับขึ้นทะยานเป็นอันดับ1แล้วก็การันตีเข้าสู่รอบต่อไปครับส่วนอีก1คู่ครับนี่คือยอดมวยนะครับปี 2563 ครับลานน้ำมูลเล็กครับใช้เวลาลดน้ำหนัก 6 กิโลภายในวันเดียวแต่ไม่ใช่อุปสรรคของเขาครับเขาสามารถเก็บแต้มได้และก็ลุ้นเข้าสู่รอบต่อไป
ส่วนอีก2คู่สุดท้ายครับเป็นมวยหญิงครับไฟเวทฟีเมลกรุ๊ปบีครับเต็งหนึ่งอย่างเชล่าโดคานครับนักชกหญิงที่ประสบความสำเร็จมากที่สุดคนหนึ่งของโลกครับปิดเกมในยกแรกพร้อมคะแนนพิเศษพร้อมสิทธิ์เข้าสู่รอบไฟนอลโฟร์ครับส่วนอีกคู่ครับศึกสายเลือดนักชกไทยเจอกันเองครับโสมรัศมีมานพยิมครับคว้า3คะแนนสำคัญพร้อมเข้าสู่รอบไฟนอลโฟร์เป็นที่เรียบร้อยแล้วแม้จะเหลือการแข่งขันอีก1นัดก็ตามครับ
และนี่คือความสนุกความมันในสัปดาห์ที่ผ่านมานะครับซึ่งผมการันตีได้เลยครับว่าสัปดาห์นี้สนุกไม่แพ้กันแต่ก่อนที่เราจะไปดูมวยในวันนี้เนี่ยขออนุญาตส่งให้ไปดูสิ่งที่น่าสนใจของสัปดาห์หน้าครับ
ได้กับคู่มวยสะเทือนโลกชี้ชะตาใครจะอยู่ใครจะไปในรุ่นเวลเทอร์เวท 147 ปอนด์จอมน็อกเอาท์โคชนาย 10 หมื่นเจ้าบัลลังก์กรุ๊ปบีเปิดศึกแห่งศักดิ์ศรีขยี้ยอดขุนพลหมูทองอะคาเดมี่รองจ่าฝูงใครน็อกใครรอชมพร้อมกันขณะที่กรุ๊ป A แชมป์เวทีราชดำเนินคนปัจจุบันชาโดสิงห์มาวินแย่งชิงความเป็นหนึ่งกับสุดยอดนักชกหน้าหล่อจอมเทคนิคจากอิหร่านซาจัดวีนามวยไทยพร้อมด้วยสุดยอดคู่มวยระดับโลกแย่งตั๋วเข้ารอบน็อกเอาท์ระหว่างมังกรขาวสิงแก้วประพลแลกเดือดกับจอห์นนี่ไทเกอร์มวยไทยใน RWS ราชดำเนิน World Series ศุกร์หน้าห้ามพลาด
ต้องบอกว่าสัปดาห์หน้าก็คืออีกสัปดาห์หนึ่งที่ห้ามพลาดจริงๆครับแต่เดี๋ยวเรามารีแคปในเรื่องของตารางคะแนนกันดีกว่าครับว่าตอนนี้นักมวยแต่ละคนไปถึงไหนกันบ้างครับ
เพื่อตอกย้ำครับความดูเดือดในสัปดาห์หน้าที่พลาดไม่ได้ครับในกรุ๊ป A ครับรุ่นเวลเตอร์เวทครับจ่าฝูงครับแชมป์คนปัจจุบันของเวทีราชดำเนินครับแม้จะมี7คะแนนแต่ยังไม่การันตีการเข้าสู่รอบต่อไปครับตามมาอันดับที่2ครับนักชกหน้าหล่อจากประเทศอิหร่านครับซาจัดวีนามวยไทยยังคงต้องลุ้นถึงนัดสุดท้ายอีก1คนครับมงคลแก้วสอมังกรขาวสิทธิ์แก้วประพลครับชนะในนัดแรกแพ้ในไฟท์ที่2ก็ยังต้องลุ้นในไฟท์สุดท้ายของเขาครับ
ส่วนกรุ๊ป B ครับสถานการณ์เนี่ยแตกต่างกันเหลือเกินครับเป็นสถานการณ์ที่ต้องบอกว่าลอยลำทั้ง2คนแล้วครับสามารถการันตีนะครับเข้าสู่รอบต่อไปทั้งคู่นะครับ10 หมื่นนะครับเก็บชัยชนะนะครับน็อกยกแรกได้ทั้ง2นัดนะครับเขาจะสร้างสถิติน็อก3ยกนะครับ3นัดในยกแรกได้หรือเปล่านะครับอันนี้น่าติดตามนะครับส่วนนั้นยอดขุนพลครับนั่นก็คือผู้ที่ให้คำตอบครับส่วนทางด้านโมฮัมเหม็ดกับทางด้านอัมเร่ยังไม่มีคะแนนครับ
แม่ต้องบอกว่าพูดถึงอดีตไปแล้วพูดถึงอนาคตไปแล้วเรามาพูดถึงปัจจุบันดีกว่าครับว่าคู่มวยในวันนี้มีใครกันบ้างครับ
แน่นอนครับวันนี้ครับเราพักจากมวยรอบมวยลีกครับมาพบกับสเปเชียลอีเวนต์เปิดหัวคู่แรกครับจอมบู๊ครับเสือแบล็กทอพาน49ครับดาวรุ่งดาวดังจากเกียรติเพชรเจอกับอดีตแชมป์มวยไทยลีกครับอย่างเพชรตานหมันแดนเจอร์ครับคู่ที่2ครับจอมดีเดือดขวัญใจชาวไทยครับรุ่งราวีสิทธิ์2พี่น้องท้าแรกเดือดครับนักชกมากประสบการณ์จากอิหร่านครับไควานโซไลมานี
ต่อกันคู่ที่3ครับยอดมวยจากศึกเพชรยินดีครับทางด้านน่ารักสจต้งปาจีนครับเจอกับจอมฝีมือจากประเทศฝรั่งเศสครับทางด้านโทมัสแวนนินาแทนนะครับแล้วก็คู่ที่4ครับทางด้านธนันชัยสิทธิ์2พี่น้องครับไอ้ก้านยาวครับผู้ปราบแสงมณีนะครับจะเจอกับนักสู้พันโหดนะครับทูนเทราจากประเทศกัมพูชาครับ
ต่อโดยคู่ที่5ครับพลาดไม่ได้เช่นเดียวกันครับลูกศิษย์ลูกรักก้นกุฏิของบัวขาวบัญชาเมฆครับปิ่นเพชรบัญชาเมฆกลับมาอีกครั้งครับวันนี้ครับมาท้าเดือดท้าแรกกับทางด้านของฟ้านำชัยอปิติศักดิ์ครับ
และก็ปิดท้ายกันที่นักชกที่มีค่าตัว 100,000 บาทตั้งแต่100 ปอนด์ครับกิ่งซังเล็กต่อหลัก2ครับเจอกับทางด้านโจเซียโชคดียิมที่ต้องบอกว่าเดือดตั้งแต่วันชั่งน้ำหนักเลย
และนี่ก็คือคู่มวยในวันนี้ครับและตอนนี้ก็ถึงเวลาแล้วนะครับที่เราจะเปิดมวยคู่แรกเลยนะครับขอต้อนรับในมุมแดงครับเสือแบล็กทอพราน49
ชกสุดยอดฝีมือครับอาวุธหนักจากสายเกียรติเพชรครับนี่คือนักชกที่คุ้นเคยเป็นอย่างดีครับกับการชก3ยกครับแต่มาที่นี่เขาคือครั้งแรกครับในการชกของเขาครับมาดูกันครับวันนี้นี่จะโชว์ฝีไม้ลายมือได้มากน้อยแค่ไหนครับและก็ต้องบอกว่า3ยกนี่เขาบอกว่าของชอบมาเลยครับเสือแบ็คทอพัน49
และคู่ชกของเขาในมุมน้ำเงินขอต้อนรับเพชรตานหมันเจนเจอร์
สุดยอดนักชกมากประสบการณ์วัย 26 ปีจากจังหวัดขอนแก่นครับชื่อเดิมของเขาคืออูดน้อยก้าวไกลยิมครับเจ้าของแชมป์มวยไทยลีกรุ่น 67 กิโลกรัมวันนี้ครับเขาบอกว่ามีหมัดหนักๆมาโชว์แฟนมวยทั่วโลกแม้ชื่อในตอนนี้จะเป็นรองแต่อาวุธมวยที่เตรียมมาเขาบอกว่าเซอร์ไพรส์แน่นอนครับเพชรตานหมันแดนเจอร์
เดินทางมาถึงสัปดาห์นี้ครับอย่างที่ย้ำกันไปครับแม้ว่าจะไม่ได้มีการแข่งขันมวยรอบครับแต่ทุกคู่ที่เราคัดสรรมาครับต้องบอกว่าดุเดือดทุกคู่แน่นอนครับสำหรับใครที่กำลังรออยู่ว่าสัปดาห์นี้เป็นการแข่งขันในรอบไหนเนี่ยต้องบอกว่าสัปดาห์นี้เราพักนะครับเอาไปดูสัดส่วนครับอายุครับเทียบกัน26 ปีเท่ากันครับ170 เซนติเมตรครับกับ168ครับ
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. This is our first fight on the main card tonight. We've got Thailand taking on Thailand. And in the red corner, let me introduce first Sir Black, Tor Paran 49. He's Thais from Petbury Province. He's 25 years old, 175 centimeters tall. Weighed in yesterday at 146.7 pounds with a reach of 172 centimeters. Training out of the Muay MTA Academy in Bangkok. Last 3 fights, he won on points against Erdem WMC Samui. He won on points against Darky Knockout Cormore 11. And he won by TKO in the 4th round against Jom Mananchok Sorchok Michai.
And we have in the blue corner Pet Dan Man. He is also from Thailand, from Khon Kaen Province. He is 26 years old, a height of 167 centimeters, and fighting out of Danger Muay Thai. He weighed in yesterday at 147 pounds. In his last 3 fights, he lost on points to Sang Atit Puasar Yim.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to RWS Rajadamnern World Series right here at Rajadamnern Stadium. Watching live on WorldPoint TV Channel 23. Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready? This is Muay Thai. And this is Rajadamnern! Ladies and gentlemen, this is the first bout of RWS Rajadamnern World Series special event. Introducing our referee on stage, Mr. Chanin Thep Supan. And now, ladies and gentlemen, introducing first, fighting out of the red corner, 26 years of age. He stands at 170 centimeters tall and weighed in at 146.7 pounds. He holds a record of 40 wins and 15 losses, representing Petchaburi, Thailand. Let's hear it for Sir Black, Tor Prawn 49. His opponent fighting out of the blue corner, 26 years of age. He stands at 170 centimeters tall and weighed in at 147.4 pounds. He holds a record of 45 wins and 15 losses. He is the former Toyota Muay Thai tournament champion, representing Khon Kaen, Thailand. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for Pet Dan Man Danger!
Okay, here we go. Round 1, can it get kicked off to you by Naminara? Sorry, you were rudely interrupted there. What's Pet Damnan's last 3 fights?
You're all good. I mean, in his last 3 fights, he has fought Sangatit, who Srayim twice, and he has beat him once by KO, and he's also been beaten by him. And he's also had one draw very recently from Jack Sawkor, Nid Klong Samwa. Right, I'm excited for this. The audience is very excited for this.
Let's hope you guys at home are excited for this. You're in for a treat. Sir Black in the red corner, a real frequent fighter on Channel 7. Crafty southpaw, been on the entertainment shows a lot. Very calculated fighter. Has a lot of knockout power.
Yeah, I mean, I'm very excited to see Sir Black fight. I mean, he is known as the Black Tiger. He has got the tattoo on his chest. He is a proud warrior. I'm excited for this one. All right. Both fighters right now are starting off quite slow, just trading some kicks in the pocket, but I think just trying to work out their opponents a little bit.
Well, this is our first Orthodox versus Southpaw, and it's all about the footwork. I don't want to say too much, because it looks like these two are getting to know each other very well so far. Sir Black edging forward, good left body kick from him, low kick from Petdan Man.
Yeah, when it's a southpaw against an orthodox, it does become that footwork battle of trying to get on the outside of your front leg of your opponent. As you can see right now, that backhand, so either your right hand or your left hand, is going to win and hit your opponent a lot more. Two very calm fighters, two very experienced fighters. Sir Black fighting from Phetchaburi and Petdan Man from one of my favorite places in Thailand, Khon Kaen.
Yeah, well, bragging rights here, these two.
Absolutely. I mean, this is how most Muay Thai's first rounds are. Just very, very calm, trying to work out your opponent. For you at home, you might not think they're doing very much, but they're setting up shots for later rounds. That's what they're doing right now. They're just trying to put in some feints and trying to see how their opponent reacts. I mean, not many jabs being thrown, but lots of kicks being traded. I mean, looks like Sir Black is the more active fighter with a lot of body kicks right now. He is in the southpaw stance.
It's always harder fighting a southpaw if you're orthodox, and normally southpaws are quite used to fighting orthodoxes, so they kind of get a bit of confidence. It's normally when they fight other southpaws where it's a bit harder.
Yeah, he went for a flying knee there, and it hit Petchaman right in the solar plex.
What I like about these two is they're touching the glove, getting the range. That's a lot. That shows real good experience there. It's a real good range finder.
Absolutely. We call it powwowing in the boxing industry, and that is just trying to find out where your opponent is and then set up a big shot. So, again, it might look like they're not doing much, but they are learning a lot of information about their opponent. A side kick thrown by the Black Tiger just there.
Petdan Man is... Okay, there you go. End of round number 1. So, I was rudely interrupted there by the bell. Petdan Man is one of 3 fighters from Danger or Silk Muay Thai fighting tonight. One of his teammates won, one of them lost. Let's see if he can get the team back to winning ways. I'm sure he's got a real tough task in fighting Sir Black tonight.
Yeah, I mean, Petdan Man is fighting out of, as you can see, the Danger Muay Thai gym. A lot of fighters on this card are fighting out this gym. So let's go to some replays right now. Oh, a beautiful combination by Sir Black. Body and then head. Leg kicks and then body kicks. To me, I think Sir Black just did a little bit more, and I think he won that round on my unofficial scorecard. What about you?
Yeah, I think he did too. I think he did a really good job closing the distance.
Look at that flying knee. Now, that presses the air out of your solar plex, and that is going to wear down a fighter. Now, these are only 3-round fights, which means to win these fights, you've got to be very aggressive early on. You cannot bide your time.
Wow, that's interesting.
The first shot has scored red 10, blue 9.
Well,
the second shot has scored red 9, blue 10. And the last shot has scored red 9, blue 10.
Yeah, I'm not sure if I agree with that. I can't see how.
I mean...
ทำจากสิ่งเล็กๆทำจนชำนาญทำอย่างตั้งใจเครื่องดื่มตราคอมมานโดออริจินอลทำห้ามดื่มเกินวันละ2 ขวดเด็กและสตรีมีครรภ์ไม่ควรดื่ม
Okay, sorry, you were rudely interrupted there.
Oh, we're all good. I mean, I'm just saying that I kind of think Petdan Man did a good job, but I still think Sir Black did a little bit better. But again, that's why we're commentators and not judges. They're seeing something we're not, right?
Yeah, I always seem to say that. Me and my regular co-host Aaron always get tripped up by those judges. Anyway, right back to the fight. Round 2 underway. Pet Dan Man edging forward very well. Good left body kick from him.
I mean, Pet Dan Man is coming off a loss right now, which usually means you want to prove something. I mean, he didn't lose in a bad way. He only lost on points, but I think he's trying to make a statement right now, and I think he's trying to show that although Sewer Black is the more aggressive fighter, Pet Dan Man is not scared of him.
Good right hand, though, from Sewer Black. He wants to use that against a southpaw like... Sorry, it's from Pet Dan Man. Damn. Can't get these two right.
Dan Man. Yeah, I mean, Pet Dan Man is using some beautiful sweeps and beautiful kicks that we've just seen there right now. I think he's trying to make a statement. I think he's trying to show that, look, I don't care how strong you are, Sewer Black. I am the stronger fighter as well. Some beautiful combos being thrown by Pet Dan Man just there. 1-2 head kick. And just like we saw earlier, powwowing at each other, just trying to find the range, set up those kicks. And
whoa! Left elbow there from Sewer Black.
He looks like he is out, but I'm not even sure how he got up. When you get knocked down, you should take an 8 count, recuperate, but wow. Wow.
And I'm not surprised in Sewer Black smelling blood here and trying to go in for the kill.
I mean, Sewer Black must be upset with those judges' scorecards, and he's like, right, if I can't win by the judges' scorecard, I'll knock the opponent out.
Well, good tactics so far. Let's see if Pet Dan Man can recover, or let's see if Sewer Black can get a stoppage here in round 2.
I mean, Pet Dan Man actually looks
like
there
you go. Right hook, met the mark.
Oh, the ref
Referee
has called it.
Another count.
I mean, it was a shot. The impact did make him go down. I think it's a fair knockdown. But, you know, Pet Dan Man doesn't look too hurt, but he definitely is. His equilibrium right now is a little bit messed up.
One more knockdown, and that's it. And that's it. Yeah. Referee raving it off. Wow. Sewer Black ripping up the judges' scorecards right there and then, and knocking out. Or it was a TKO because 3 knockdowns in a round. You have to stop the fight.
Yeah, I mean, very, very good by Sewer Black. And he made a statement like, look, judges, let's see the replay right now. Body shot, and it put him down. I mean, those body shots hurt. Knocked the wind out of him. Yeah, the ref, I really like this reffing as well. Like, there's no need to take any unnecessary damage right now. End the fight, come back to fight another day. Look at this combination right here. 1, 2, hook, knee to the solar plex. I mean, Sewer Black was ripping it up right there. Elbow, I mean, Pet Dan Man just never recovered after that elbow we've just seen. His equilibrium was just a little bit messed up, and I don't think he ever recuperated after this. Look at that. Right on the top of the temple. That is the pinpoint shot for a knockout.
Ladies and gentlemen, at the 2 minute and 6 second of round 2, we have a winner by words of technical knockout, red corner. Black
ครับนี่ครับมาคราวนี้ไม่ได้มาเล่นๆอยู่แล้วครับจำหน้าเขาให้ดีครับส่วนคู่ต่อไปครับที่เราจะได้ติดตามชมกันครับนี่ครับทางด้านรุ่งลาวีนะครับ42พี่น้องครับจะเจอกับทางด้านไทวานโซลามานีนักชกชาวอิหร่านครับ
น้ำมันแพงธุรกิจพังยังไร้ทางออกใหม่ MSV เซฟชัวร์เทอร์โบประหยัดน้ำมันกลไกอัจฉริยะปรับเปลี่ยนทิศทางน้ำมันให้ไหลเวียนน้อยลงที่ถูกคิดค้นมาเพื่อช่วยประหยัดน้ำมันโดยเฉพาะให้อัตราเร่งเร็วแรงดีไม่มีตกไร้ควันดำประหยัดน้ำมันได้ถึง 30% ติดตั้งง่ายทางออกเรื่องน้ำมันแพง MSV เซฟชัวร์เทอร์โบประหยัดน้ำมันแรงชัดประหยัดจริง
ควายห้าวเกิดมาเพื่อเกษตรกรไทยสนับสนุนมวยไทย
มั่นคิดค้นและพัฒนาเพื่อคนไทยทุกคนเพื่อสร้างแพลตฟอร์มสัญชาติไทยใหม่ขึ้นมาภายใต้ชื่อ Go Social Go Social จะเป็นขุนไม่ใช่เบี้ยอีกต่อไปมาร่วมกันสร้างสังคมแบ่งปันกับแพลตฟอร์มของคนไทยภายใต้แบรนด์สัญชาติไทย Go Social
ำจากสิ่งเล็กๆทำจนชำนาญทำอย่างตั้งใจเครื่องดื่มตราคอมมานโดออริจินอลทำ
ยินดีต้อนรับกลับเข้าสู่รายการ RWS ราชดำเนิน World Series ทางช่อง Workpoint กฎหมายเลข 23 ประจำทุกวันศุกร์เวลา 3:15 นาทีแม่คู่แรกอย่างที่ผมบอกครับว่าดับไฟไม่รู้ดับฝันหรือเปล่า
ไฟดับเลยศอกเดียวนับแรกนั่นคือจุดเปลี่ยน
ผมตกใจเลยเห็นสับศอกนึกว่าจะมาสับข้างบนนี้อีก
อยากให้ออมตัวรู้ว่ามันเป็นยังไงอะเมื่อกี้มันไฟดับจริง
คือต้องบอกว่าอาจจะโดนจุดครับเพราะว่าเมื่อสักครู่เนี่ยเราดูในภาพช้าเนี่ยเห็นเลยว่าเข้าจุดโฟกัสจริงๆเลยครับเพราะฉะนั้นก็อย่างที่บอกครับว่าเป็นไฟดับเลยอาการแบบช็อตเลยทีเดียวครับ
และนี่คือความร้ายกาจของอาวุธมวยไทยครับโดยเฉพาะศอกครับปิดเกมได้ทุกเมื่อเลย
ใช่ครับอันตรายทุกลูกจริงๆนะครับสำหรับมวยไทยครับ
ถูกต้องครับแต่ตอนนี้ถึงเวลาแล้วนะครับที่เราจะเปิดมวยคู่ที่ 2 กันเลยครับในมุมแดงครับขอต้อนรับรุ่งราวีสิทธิ์2พี่น้อง
นักชกสูงยาวเข่าดีครับนี่คืออดีตแชมป์โลกครับในรูปแบบของมวยไทยสมัครเล่นครับและก็เป็นอดีตแชมป์มวยรอบที่ต้องบอกว่าโด่งดังมาจากรายการนี้เลยครับวันนี้เขาได้ขึ้นมาพิสูจน์ครับในรูปแบบ3ยกครับรุ่งราวีสิทธิ์2พี่น้อง
และในมุมน้ำเงิน in the blue corner จากประเทศอิหร่านขอต้อนรับไควันโซไลมานี
เขาคือสุดยอดนักชกมากประสบการณ์วัย 31 ปีจากประเทศอิหร่านครับโลดแล่นบนสังเวียนในประเทศไทยมาแล้วไม่น้อยกว่า 8 ปีครับวันนี้ครับพร้อมที่จะพิสูจน์ศักดิ์ศรีความเป็นนักมวยไทยของเขาครับแม่ไม้มวยไทยทุกลูกครับปัดเท้าเข่าศอกพร้อมโชว์ที่นี่ไขวานโซไลมาเน่
นะครับเดินทางมาถึงอีก1คู่ครับ
Okay, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. This is fight number 2 this evening. We've got Thailand taking on Iran. Introducing first to you in the red corner, our Thai warrior, Ronggravi Sitsong Pinong. He is 27 years old. He's 183 centimeters tall. Weighed in yesterday at 171.9 pounds, with a reach of 190 centimeters. He trains out at the Sitsong Pinong gym in Bangkok. Last 3 fights, he won by TKO against Johan van der Haas in the first round. He won by KO in round number 2 against Oliver Eccleston, and he won on points against Ilyas Shakir.
And we have in the other corner, we have Kevin, who is from Iran. He is 30 years young. He is 180 centimeters tall, weighing at 172 pounds, and he has a reach of 183. Now that is a very, very long reach. He is fighting out of Tiger Muay Thai in Phuket. In his last 3 fights, he won on points against Chok Namchai Sit Kruo. In his second one, he won by KO in round 2 against Krupom Rawai. And then in his third fight, his third most recent fight, he won on points against Rorong Sotpon. All right, I'm very excited for this one. I have seen Kevin fight a few times, and I know his aggressive style is exciting.
And Runguri very aggressive too. This is going to be an interesting one tonight. Here we go. Take it away, Beer.
This is the second bout of the RWS Rajadamnern World Series special event. This is Muay Thai. This is Rajadamnern. Introducing our referee on stage, Mr. Nurin Ponghiran. And now, ladies and gentlemen, introducing first, fighting out of the red corner, 27 years of age. He stands at 83 centimeters tall and weighed in at 171.9 pounds. He holds a record of 50 wins and 10 losses. He is a former Isuzu Muay Thai tournament champion and former China Muay Thai tournament champion and the gold medalist in a major Muay Thai competition. Representing Ubon Ratchathani, Thailand. Let's hear it for Rung Ravi, Sit Song Pinong. And his opponent fighting out of the blue corner, 31 years of age. He stands about at 80 centimeters tall and weighed in 172 pounds. He holds a record of 60 wins, 21 losses, and 2 draws. He is a 2-time four-man tournament champion and the gold medalist in 2017 IFMA Asian Indoor Games. Representing Iran. Let's hear it for Taiwan Soleimani.
Okay, here we go. That's Beer with the introductions. Round 1 is going to commence very shortly.
All right, off they go.
Rungrafi, Southpaw, Kevin, Orthodox.
I mean, you guys are in for a treat to be watching this fight for free at home. These two are very, very good. As you can see, Kevin has a very, very tight turtle shell guard. He is a left-way fighter, a bare-knuckle fighter. He does all the disciplines. He is a very, very intelligent guy.
Kevin's a fighter through and through. Rungrafi very experienced as well.
You can see Rungnari is just going for those leg kicks early on, and I think he's just hit below the belt.
Another low blow tonight.
South of the border, but Kevin is just walking it off and just like going for it again.
Good right kick there from Kevin on the counter.
I think Rungrani knows that Kevin is more of a bare-knuckle, aggressive fighter. That's why he's throwing more kicks at Kevin.
Well, Rungrafi definitely the better of the two in the clinch. Kevin looks like he's the physically stronger of the two.
He's a little bit older. He's a more experienced fighter. Let's see if experience pays off or youth.
But Rungrafi has been clinical and very accurate with these body kicks so far. These left body kicks from the southpaw.
Yeah, Kevin has been throwing some good shots with his hands, but I think
whoa, there's that left hand! And that caught Rungrafi. Sorry, that caught Kevin.
Kevin took that like a champ, but that has hurt him. Let's see if Rungrafi goes for the kill right now.
Kevin with a good lean back there, good evasion, and almost hit Rungrafi with a right hand of his own.
But Kevin was slipping those shots. I think Rungrafi is actually very good at the kicking, but Kevin's hands, I think, are a little bit more powerful and more accurate than Rungrafi.
Kevin waiting a little bit too long for the counter here. Good right body kick from Kevin. Rungrafi with a right hook.
Look at Rungrafi catching the kicks of Kevin and then firing his own counter. Kevin is bleeding from the nose right now, and that is dangerous in the first round because it disrupts your breathing.
Rungrafi taking his time here, showing some feints. Kevin with a kick back as well.
Every shot Kevin throws, he throws with bad intentions. He has got some mean hands, and he's got some dynamite in them as well. But I think Rungrafi has got him where he wants him in kicking range.
Rungrafi doing very well to get in and out. Kevin, I don't think I've ever seen Kevin fight on the back foot before, so there must be something up.
Yeah, the last time I saw Kevin, he just literally ran through his opponent. But then in his bare knuckle fights, he's very calculated. People don't give him credit because he is so aggressive, but he's very calculated with his aggression.
Yeah, he's got very good timing, Kevin.
I think once he clips Rung Rui, he's going to start realizing, hold on, Kevin can throw. Now, we're getting close to the end of round 1 here. But I think Rung Rui is just doing a little bit more than Kevin, and he has got that knockdown as well.
Good right hand there from Kevin.
But then Kevin also ate a shot from Rung Rui. That was a good trade. I don't even know how Kevin's still on his feet. End of round 1. What a fantastic round we just saw then. Now, I think Rung Rui takes that on a Muay Thai scorecard, but he landed more clean kicks and also the damage. Kevin is bleeding from his nose already.
Yeah, I'd have to agree. I think that was a really tough first round for Kevin.
But I mean, we've seen Kevin fight before. I mean, Kevin is very, very strong. He is representing Iran, and these Iranian fighters are known for how tough they are and how heavy-handed they are.
Yeah, but Rung Rui, it's not his first time fighting a foreigner. He's definitely he's got dynamite in those hands, and he did show it early on. Got Kevin here with this left hand.
I mean, it was almost like he fell, but then Kevin is very, very experienced and just kind of shook off that shot, but that hurt. Look at that.
Well, it rocks him slightly, didn't it?
Well, his neck snapped back, but Kevin for maybe 2 seconds probably didn't know where he was, and then he recuperated. That is the sign of an experienced warrior.
Okay, let's see how the judges scored it yet. No surprise.
Round,
all three fighters giving it to Rung Rui.
Red 10, blue 9.
Okay, let's see what round 2 is in store for us.
I mean, I can see Kevin's corner.
ทำจากสิ่งเล็กๆทำจนชำนาญทำอย่างตั้งใจเครื่องดื่มตราคอมมานโดออริจินอลทำห้ามดื่มเกินวันละ2 ขวดเด็กและสตรีมีครรภ์ไม่ควรดื่ม
Okay, we are all set for round number 2. This is our second fight on our main card. Coming to you from Rajadamnern Stadium in Bangkok. Real aggressive start from Kevin right now.
Kevin went in with that left hook and a knee to the body against Rung Rui. I mean, like I said, I think Kevin's got the better hands, but Rung Rui is just a very talented kicker. Now, Kevin is coming out very aggressive, and this is the Kevin we know. Kevin is an aggressive fighter.
Good right kick there from Kevin. Yeah, Kevin surprising me earlier, doing very well with the right kicks in the first round, and he's brought that into the second round with him, which is good.
I mean, his look of determination, he knows he's down on the first round. He has to make a statement now. If you lose the second round, you have to get a knockout to win. You don't want to be in that scenario. So Kevin really needs to do everything he can to win this second round outright.
Yeah, he does. I don't think going on the back foot's a good idea, though. I think he needs to come forward more. If anything, goes to the left more.
Well, he's going on his back foot as well because he actually wants to catch Rung Rui coming in with a big kick, and he can land those big, heavy right hands. Remember, Kevin has knockout power, and he knows he does. So he wants Rung Rui to just get a little bit too cocky, and then Kevin's going to counter him.
Rung Rui still stalking his opponent. Left swing and a miss from Rung Rui. Kevin catching him with a counter. Rung Rui again with that left body kick. Kevin almost got him there, though, with a right hand.
I would have preferred to see a right hand from Kevin. I think that was a more of an available shot there, but he went for the low kick and it did land. See right there, he's thrown some very good shots to Rung Rui's head.
That was a good right hand and left hook from Kevin. Rung Rui with a miss again, and Kevin just punching the back of the head.
I mean, a little bit of a rabbit punch there, but again, the fighters carry on. And that shot would have hurt for you who was watching at home. That hurts if you get hit to the back of the head.
In Muay Thai, you're allowed to elbow the back of the head. So it's legal. Definitely seen a few fighters pull that off before when they've taken someone's back in the clinch. Rung Rui slowing down slightly here.
I think he's hit too many big shots from Kevin, and I mean, that's usually what happens. He started off very aggressive in the first round. But a beautiful combo. Oh.
It's like a slip here from Kevin, and he's straight back up.
A bit of a veteran move there, Rung Rui. He just elbowed him as he was going down. Rung Ravi just eating some of those shots, and a great elbow by Kevin, and then Rung Ravi fires one back.
Bezard in. Kevin's got a good high kick there from Rung Ravi, and he's got a good look at the clinch too.
And Kevin caught that kick, but he still took it to the chin. Kevin is looking a little bit tired here. I think his nose is pretty busted up, which is going to affect your breathing.
I mean, we're up in the nosebleeders here, and we can hear Kevin's cornerman, Bezard, just going nuts at Kevin, telling him to come forward more because he's maybe seen something that we haven't. I think maybe Rung Ravi just slowing down a bit, but he just wants his fighter to just win this round.
Yeah, I mean, Rung Ravi looks very, very tired, and that is the end of round 2. Now, that was an exciting round, and that is the Kevin that we all know, the aggressive Kevin. Now, still, on the judges' scorecard, I'm not surprised if they give that to Rung Ravi because he did land the better shots in the clinch, and he landed cleaner kicks as well. What about you, Ali?
Really not sure. I mean, I'd have to agree. I think it probably was Rung Ravi's round. He did slow down a bit in the last minute, and he was really in the driver's seat, was controlling it the most. But we'll see. I mean, I thought that was a better round for Kevin, though. He did land some very effective punches at one point when he started the round.
Oh, that was right at the start of the round. A beautiful combo.
He just got a bit, that's it. That's the Kevin that we know and love. That's very precise with his punching. Like you said, he's got knockout power. Well, you've both seen him knock people out before.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, Kevin's a very intelligent fighter, even on the back foot. But look at this elbow right here. Now that,
right on the chops.
His mouth guard nearly came out from that power.
Okay, let's see which way the judges have it.
I think it could go either way, to be honest with you.
Ladies and gentlemen,
there
in the
you go.
round,
Rung Ravi
all three
taking.
judges has scored red 10, blue 9.
Rung Ravi taking round number 2. We'll have round number 3 coming up to you very shortly. Stay with us.
น้ำมันแพงธุรกิจพังยังไร้ทางออกใหม่ MSV Safe Sure เทอร์โบประหยัดน้ำมันกลไกอัจฉริยะปรับเปลี่ยนทิศทางน้ำมันให้ไหลเวียนน้อยลงที่ถูกคิดค้นมาเพื่อช่วยประหยัดน้ำมันโดยเฉพาะให้อัตราเร่งเร็วแรงดีไม่มีตกไร้ควันดำประหยัดน้ำมันได้ถึง 30% ติดตั้งง่ายทางออกเรื่องน้ำมันแพง MSV Safe Sure เทอร์โบประหยัดน้ำมันแรงชัดประหยัดจริง
Okay, here we go. Round number 3 coming up to you right now. This is our second fight of 6 tonight on the main card. We've got Kevin from Iran in the blue corner and Rung Ravi from Thailand in the red corner.
Now remember, Kevin is coming off 3 wins, so he has got the confidence right now, but he is down on the scorecards right now. Kevin needs a knockout or some form of a stoppage to win this fight.
And Kevin can definitely pull that off.
I mean, Rung Ravi has got some very good kicks. He could literally just dance around the ring and stay away from Kevin's power hands and win this fight. He could curse himself to a victory, but Kevin has some powerful hands. He needs to go for a knockout.
Yeah, he really does need to do that. He's good body kick from Kevin, though.
I mean, he doesn't need to really set up kicks right now. Kevin has got more power in his hands. He doesn't need to go for kicks. He doesn't need to score points. He needs to try and set up a knockout shot. And there we go. I think he just needs to go for something like a Hail Mary, as you like to call it, Ali. He needs to swing for the fences and try and knock out Rung Ravi.
Just needs to stop going on the back foot. Just needs to come forward somehow. Go to the left. Create the angle. Throw the right hand down the middle. I mean, easier said than done, but it is what you need to do.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. I mean, it's easy for us to say it, but when you're in that fight, in the line of fire, it's very difficult to do what you're supposed to do. You're almost fighting on instinct. I mean, you've got to remember, this is orthodox against southpaw. Kevin has got the right hand that could connect on Rung Ravi.
Does, but then again, Rung Ravi's got the left hand that can connect on Kevin.
That's a very good point as well. He's got the counter against, but again, if you've got heavier hands, you should be throwing them. But Kevin, there he goes.
And Rung Ravi doing the better of the two so far in these exchanges with the footwork. He's got his right foot on the outside of Kevin's front foot. So Kevin is in is in Rung Ravi's firing line, his killing access.
Well, I think Rung Ravi's got Kevin where he wants him. He's got Kevin. He knows Kevin has to chase him. So stay on the outside. Just keep pouring at that jab, and Kevin needs to go for a big, big shot right now. We've got 1 more minute in the third and final round. Can Kevin do it? Let's see. 2 fighters just kind of waiting, but I mean, Rung Ravi doesn't need to do anything.
A roar from Kevin's corner there from that flurry. Does need to have a lot more of that.
I mean, this is the beautiful thing about live scoring, which you rarely get in sport. You know exactly what you need to do to win right now. Kevin knows he has to get a knockout to win. That's all he can do. Now, don't get me wrong, Kevin is still fighting incredibly well. That second round, you could have even given it to Kevin, so it's still not being a very close fight.
Clock winding down now, less than 30 seconds to go.
He just needs to go for it. Rungravee has fought very, very well here, but again, Kevin has just kept the pace on. He's done very well himself. It's just one of those situations where you leave it into the judge's hands and see what happens.
Rungravee, a very crafty veteran, and he's definitely shown it.
All right,
and we can even see Antoine Pinto in the commentary box waving them to come forward.
Yeah.
And I've got to agree.
I mean, Kevin knew it. Yep, I'm dumb here. But don't get me wrong, Kevin didn't take any big damage in that fight except from the first round. Kevin stayed in there. Rungravee took some heavy shots. I was very surprised these fighters didn't get knocked down.
Yeah, I was too. I thought that one of the two of them was going to knock either one of them down.
Though,
yeah, we'll see it. Here we go. Good body kicks from Kevin throughout the fight. Rungravee was very precise with his body kicks and with that left hand as well.
Look at this shot right there, but Kevin fires right back. Now, like I said, Kevin landed some heavy shots with his hands. Rungravee landed some better shots with his legs. It was just one of those, a puncher via kicker. Usually in Muay Thai, a kicker will beat a puncher with the way the scoring system is. But, you know, all credit to Kevin. Kevin is still a fantastic and exciting fighter. And I believe he's going to be fighting next month in bare knuckle.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds of extreme Muay Thai actions, we go to the judges' scorecard. The first judge has scored 29-28. The second judge has scored 30-27. The last judge has scored 30-27. We have a winner by ways of unanimous decision. Red corner, Rungravee, 12
รุ่งราวีครับที่เป็นฝ่ายเอาชนะไปได้ครับก็ถือว่าสวยสดงดงามครับคะแนนออกมาเอกฉันท์ครับส่วนคู่ต่อไปครับเป็นคู่ที่จะบอกว่าห้ามพลาดอีกหนึ่งคู่ครับในค่ำคืนนี้ครับระหว่างทางด้านน่ารักพิมลศรีครับหรือว่าสจต้องปราจีนนะครับน่ารักสจต้องปราจีนนะครับเอาครับนี่ครับมาแล้วครับนักชกที่กำลังจะขึ้นสู่เวทีครับเจอกับทางด้านโทมัสนะครับเวลนินาแทนครับจากฝรั่งเศส
ควายห้าวเกิดมาเพื่อเกษตรกรไทยสนับสนุนมวยไทย
มั่นคิดค้นและพัฒนาเพื่อคนไทยทุกคนเพื่อสร้างแพลตฟอร์มสัญชาติไทยใหม่ขึ้นมาภายใต้ชื่อ Go Social Go Social จะเป็นขุนไม่ใช่เบี้ยอีกต่อไปมาร่วมกันสร้างสังคมแบ่งปันกับแพลตฟอร์มของคนไทยภายใต้แบรนด์สัญชาติไทย Go Socialน้ำมันแพงธุรกิจพังยังไร้ทางออกใหม่ MSV Safe Sure เทอร์โบประหยัดน้ำมันกลไกอัจฉริยะปรับเปลี่ยนทิศทางน้ำมันให้ไหล
RWS ราชดำเนิน World Series ทางช่อง Workpoint กฎหมายเลข 23 ประจำทุกวันศุกร์เวลา 3:15 นาที และตอนนี้เราก็เดินทางมาถึงคู่ที่ 3 แล้วนะครับ ขอต้อนรับในมุมแดงครับน่ารักสจต้องปราจีนครับ
มวยชั้นแนวหน้าครับจากรุ่นเฟเธอร์เวทครับและก็นี่คือยอดมวยจากฝั่งของเพชรยินดีครับเป็นอดีตแชมป์ครับรุ่นเฟเธอร์เวทของฝั่งของเพชรยินดีเช่นเดียวกันครับ7 ไฟล์หลังครับสถิติเนี่ยต้องบอกว่าโอ้โหชนะมารวด6 ไฟล์ติดต่อกันครับเขาคือน่ารักพิมลศรีครับ
และผู้ชกในมุมน้ำเงินจากประเทศฝรั่งเศสขอต้อนรับทอมัสวันนินาเทน
สู้ดาวรุ่งวัย 22 ปีจากประเทศฝรั่งเศสครับดีกรีแชมป์มวยไทยของแดนน้ำหอมครับประเทศฝรั่งเศสเข้ามาวันนี้ครับแม้ว่าดีกรีในประเทศไทยจะไม่มีแต่สิ่งที่เขาเตรียมมาวันนี้คือทุกสิ่งทุกอย่างที่เป็นแม่ไม้มวยไทยพร้อมโชว์ให้แฟนมวยทั่วโลกได้ประจักษ์เขาคือโทมัสแวนนินาเทน
เดียวครับเดินทางมาถึงคู่ที่ 3 เรียบร้อยครับ
Okay, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. This is our third fight tonight, and we've got Thailand taking on France.
ส่วนสูงครับทางด้านน่ารักนะครับ170ครับทางด้านโทมัส175ครับน้ำหนักที่ช่างเมื่อวานเนี่ยห่างกัน0.3ด้วยกันครับทางด้านโทมัสเบากว่าแล้วก็
in the red corner we've got Narak Sorjo Dongbajin. He's from Thailand. He's from Phuket in the south of Thailand. He's 20 years old, 170 centimeters tall. Weighed in yesterday, exactly 128 pounds. With a reach of 168 centimeters, training out of the Pet India Academy just around the corner from Rajadamnern in Bangkok. In his last 3 fights, he won by TKO in round 2 against Lee Coville. He won by KO in the 3rd round against Chayakon Porlatboon, and he won on points against the same opponent, Chayakon Porlatboon.
And in the blue corner from France, we have Thomas Van Nitnaten. He is only 22 years old. He is 175 centimeters. And his weight is 127 pounds. He is a featherweight, reach of 175, fighting out of Venom Muay Thai in Pattaya. He has lost his last 3 fights. He's lost by KO against El Metzari Wasim. He lost on points against Luke Jennings, and he lost on points against Marco Flumeri. So he has got a lot to prove tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the 3rd bout of the RWS Rajadamnern World Series special event. This is Muay Thai. This is Rajadamnern. Introducing our referee on stage, Mr. Thongchai Kittamrong Winitgun. And now, ladies and gentlemen, introducing first, fighting out of the red corner, 20 years of age. He stands at 170 centimeters tall. He weighed in at 128 pounds. He holds a record of 40 wins, 10 losses, and 3 draws. He is a former featherweight Muay Thai champion, representing Phuket, Thailand. Let's hear it for Narak Sajatong Prajin. His opponent fighting out of the blue corner, 22 years of age. He stands at 175 centimeters tall and weighed in at 127.7 pounds. He holds a record of 17 wins and 5 losses. He is a former French Muay Thai champion, representing France. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for Thomas Van Nitnaten.
Okay, here we go. 2 young guns about to go at it. Can assure you that Narak is an up-and-coming fighter, deadly southpaw. Originally made a name for himself out of the Phuket Fight Club in Phuket. And also Thomas is southpaw as well by the looks of things.
Yeah, 2 featherweights, 2 southpaws, 2 very young. I think this is going to be a very good matchup.
Oh, straight away, Narak with a sharp left elbow and big left body kicks here.
He hit a big shot there, did Thomas. Narak caught his leg and then landed a good combination. They're starting off fast. Lots of leg kicks in comparison to the other fights.
Oh, looks like it was almost a clash of heads there from these 2 in the clinch.
Yeah, you'll often find that when there's these 2 types of stances as well. 2 southpaws do collide quite often. But 2 big swings and misses from both fighters.
Good jab from Thomas.
I mean, Thomas does have a little bit of a better reach right now. If he can just keep using that jab.
Good left elbow there from Narak. Went straight through the guard of Thomas and rudely interrupted your analysis as well.
Well, I was about to say he needs to keep Narak at range, and then Narak just closed the distance with a beautiful elbow. But again, these two fighters are very fast, they're very young, they're very healthy. They can take these big shots a little bit better.
Referee just breaking them up here in the clinch. Narak still pushing forward. Left elbow from Narak again. Haven't seen Narak start this fast before. Another left elbow there, and that Thomas is getting an 8 count right now.
Oh, Thomas got up very, very fast there. He should have just tried to take his time, take a bit of a breather. But I think he looks very wobbly right now. Hopefully Thomas can recuperate. Narak is smelling it, but there is blood on Narak as well.
I'm not sure if it's Narak's blood. Can't really see from up here. Right elbow from Narak as well. Thomas trying to maintain his balance. Another elbow from Narak.
Fantastic elbow by Narak. Another one as well. As DJ Khaled said, another one.
Yep, pretty much. Thomas really needs to try and survive this round. Another right elbow there from Narak.
And
Thomas has taken another 8 count.
Fantastic combination.
And that's it.
Narak.
Referee waving it off. Narak winning by stoppage again here at Rajadamnern World Series.
I mean, it was still a good fight. 2 experienced fighters. Narak with 55 fights. And Thomas, you've got to remember, he is an ex-Muay Thai champion in France. So I think those elbows were just very, very damaging. That was all it is. Let's have a look right now.
That was just...
That was experience winning right there.
So much venom in those shots as well. And Narak, just like you said earlier, did a real good job closing the distance and just put on a elbow clinic on Thomas.
Absolutely. And I mean, Thai people tend to throw the best elbows in the game, and Narak is showing the world right now. What a fantastic elbow right on the chin of Thomas right there. And Thomas just couldn't handle it. I mean, fair play to Thomas. I mean, he got up from that first elbow.
He tried to get up from the second one as well.
Yeah, he's a warrior. Don't get me wrong. We met him outside. He is a very friendly guy, but good for the ref stopping it.
After 2 minutes and 16 seconds of round 2, we have a winner by words of technical knockout, red corner, Narak Rajadamnern.
เก็บชัยชนะได้อย่างสวยสดงดงามครับกับการเปิดตัวนัดแรกใน RWS ราชดำเนิน World Series ครับน่ารักปอประจักษ์เอาชนะน็อกโทมัสแวนนาเกนจากฝรั่งเศสไปแบบเด็ดขาดยกแรกเท่านั้นครับ2 นาที 16 วินาที
ไปดูครับคู่ต่อไปครับคู่ที่น่าสนใจเป็นอย่างยิ่งครับธนนชัยครับเจ้าธนันชัยครับ42พี่น้องครับจะเจอกับทางด้านทูเทียร่าครับนักชกชาวกัมพูชาครับติดตามได้ครับในช่วงหน้าครับ
ควายห้าวเกิดมาเพื่อเกษตรกรไทยสนับสนุนมวยไทย
มั่นคิดค้นและพัฒนาเพื่อคนไทยทุกคนเพื่อสร้างแพลตฟอร์มสัญชาติไทยใหม่ขึ้นมาภายใต้ชื่อ Go Social Go Social จะเป็นขุนไม่ใช่เบี้ยอีกต่อไปมาร่วมกันสร้างสังคมแบ่งปันกับแพลตฟอร์มของคนไทยภายใต้แบรนด์สัญชาติไทย Go Socialน้ำมันแพงธุรกิจพังยังไร้ทางออกใหม่ MSV Safe Sure เทอร์โบประหยัดน้ำมันกลไกอัจฉริยะปรับเปลี่ยนทิศทางน้ำมันให้ไหลเวียนน้อยลงที่ถูกคิดค้นมาเพื่อช่วยประหยัดน้ำมันโดยเฉพาะให้อัตราเร่งเร็วแรงดีไม่มีตกไร้ควันดำประหยัดน้ำมันได้ถึง 30% ติดตั้งง่ายทางออกเรื่องน้ำมันแพง MSV Safe Sure เทอร์โบประหยัดน้ำมันแรงชัดประหยัดจริง
กลับเข้าสู่รายการ RWS กับพวกเราทั้ง3คนผมอ้อมต้นเป็นโต
ผมติ๊บตระกูลมวย
ผมแชมเปี้ยนครับ
แม่ต้องบอกว่าคู่ที่ผ่านมานี้ศอกไม่รู้จะน่ารักหรือจะน่ากลัวกันแน่ครับพี่ติ๊บ
นั่นสิน่ารักไม่สมชื่อเลยโอ้โหสับศอกซะน่ากลัวเหลือเกินวันนี้
แล้ววันนี้นี่โหดๆคือศอกเท่านั้นเลยนะ
แน่นอนก็นี่คือจุดเด่นของเขาครับแล้วก็เป็นการแสดงให้ท่านผู้ชมทั้งโลกได้รู้ครับว่านี่คืออาวุธมวยไทยนี่คือศอกที่นักสู้ทั่วโลกกลัวครับ
ถูกต้องครับเดี๋ยวต้องมาดูครับว่าคู่ต่อไปนี้จะน่ากลัวเหมือนคู่ที่แล้ว หรือว่าจะน่ารักตะมุตะมิเดี๋ยวต้องลองดูกันเลยครับเอาละครับตอนนี้ถึงเวลาแล้วนะครับขอต้อนรับธนันชัยสิทธิ์สองพี่น้อง
การยาวครับธนันชัยสิทธิ์สองพี่น้องครับนี่คือนักชกที่ปราบมาหมดแล้วครับแล้วก็เขาเป็นแชมป์โลกนะครับในรูปแบบของมวยสากลสมัครเล่นคนล่าสุดด้วยครับแสงมณีก็ปราบมาแล้วชูเจริญก็ปราบมาแล้วครับ
เอาละครับคู่ชกของเขาในมุมน้ำเงิน from Cambodia in the blue corner ขอต้อนรับทุนเทียร่
เขาคือสุดยอดซุปเปอร์สตาร์นักมวยไทยชาวกัมพูชาวัย 24 ปีครับดีกรีมากมายครับเคยชกเป็นคู่เอกในรายการที่เวทีในเมืองไทยหลายครั้งหลายคราประสบการณ์ในรูปแบบมวยไทยโชคโชนวันนี้ขึ้นมาชื่อชั้นอาจจะเป็นรองแต่หัวจิตหัวใจและอาวุธมวยไทยพร้อมโชว์เต็มที่ทุนเทียร่า
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. This is, in my opinion, the fight of the night. Thailand taking on Cambodia. Let me introduce to you first Thananchai Sitsong Pinong. He's from Thailand. He's from Roi Et province in the northeast of Thailand. He's 21 years of age, 185 centimeters tall. Weighed in yesterday at the weigh-ins at 154 pounds. With a reach of 188 centimeters, training out of the Sitsong Pinong gym. His last 3 fights, won all of them on points. He's won on points against Mohamed Siastarani, won on points against Valentin Tibau. He won on points again against Tucker Sorrell.
And yet we have another talented super welterweight. We have got Tuan Tera from Cambodia. He is 24 years old. He is standing at 172 centimeters, weighing in at 153.9 pounds, and he has a fantastic reach at 186 centimeters. Fighting out of the Cambodian Street Fight Gym, which is a very, very good gym, by the way. And in his last 3 fights, he has won 2 and drew 1. In his most recent fight, he won by a KO against Pet Sarung, Sitjet Sarung. In his second fight, he won on points against Payak Samui. And then he had a draw against Satanfa Sitsong Pinong, which is a very good thing. I mean, 3 fights. I'm excited for this one.
Well, Satanfa is a teammate of Thananchai's. Both of them making names for themselves out of the Rajadamnern gym in Bangkok. And then moving over to Sitsong Pinong, another really good reputable gym near the airport, actually, in the southeast of the city.
Yeah, I mean, Tuan Tera, I mean, he is a superstar in Cambodia. We've got a lot of people right now in Cambodia watching him fight. I mean, he made a name for himself in Thailand on the Max Muay Thai promotion as well. So this is going to be a very, very good fight.
Well, Tuan is known for his aggressive come-forward style. A lot of Cambodians are pretty much programmed the same. They like to come forward, be aggressive, stay in the pocket, and Tuan made a name for himself with his really good, strong punches and elbows. He cut pretty much every single one of his opponents. But Thananchai is also a very formidable Muay Thai fighter, so a clinch fighter. He likes to come forward. He's got good knees and elbows, and he's originally obviously at Rajadamnern gym. Actually, before that, he was at another gym. Geez, the name escapes me here. I'm not showing. I've not turned up tonight. But it's not too far away from this stadium. It will come to me at some point. It's just the age showing. And then he's been at Sitsong Pinong. Sitsong Pinong known for producing some good clinch fighters as well.
Yeah,
Sitsong Pinong.
I'm excited for this Cambodian. I mean, I love seeing fighters who throw good elbows. And we just saw that last fight where Thomas was knocked out by an elbow. And in the other fights, it was the elbows that was pretty much stopping the opponent. So I'm excited.
Yeah, let's see. Monlet just taking the Moncon off for Tananchai, and one of Tun's teammates taking his bandana off. Off we go. Beer with the instructions coming to you right now.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the fourth bout of RWS Rajadamnern World Series Special Event. This is Muay Thai. This is Rajadamnern. Introducing our referee on stage, Mr. Jirasin Siraratskun. And now, ladies and gentlemen, introducing first, fighting out of the red corner, 21 years of age. He stands at 185 centimeters tall and weighed in at 154 pounds. He holds a record of 53 wins, 20 losses, and 2 draws. He is a former WMC World Champion and the gold medalist in 2022 IFMA Muay Thai Championship, representing RWS Thailand. Let's hear it for Tananchai Sit Song Pidong. And his opponent fighting out of the blue corner, 24 years of age. He stands at 172 centimeters tall and weighed in at 53.9 pounds. He holds a record of 80 wins, 27 losses, and 5 draws, representing Cambodia. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for Toon Tira.
Okay, here we go. Wimol Matt getting us ready for round number 1. And round number 1 begins. We've got Tananchai from Thailand in the red corner and Toon Tira from Cambodia in the blue corner. Don't blink, guys. This is going to be a good fight.
Yeah, I'm excited to see what Toon does right now. Like we said, he is known for his aggressive style, and there we're seeing it right away. He's throwing that overhand right, and a great kick by Tananchai.
Oh, good high kick there from Tananchai as well.
Wow.
Getting Toon's attention.
Toon just shakes his head like, is that all you've got? I mean, you should never play with fire like that. Tananchai is a fantastic fighter with great kicks.
Toon missing with an overhand right.
I mean, Toon landed that early on. Is he going to keep trying to fire that all night? Let's have a look.
I mean, I said this last time, one of Tananchai's weaknesses is boxing offense. But he did show in his last fight against Mohamed Siasarani. Mohamed caught him with some good punches early on, and he withheld the storm and was able to get the better of Mohamed throughout the 3 rounds.
I mean, you've just mentioned that, but Tananchai was actually landing some very good shots just then on Toon with some good boxing. So maybe he's gone back into the clinic and picked up on some of his boxing skills as well.
Yeah, it's possible. Tananchai does train with the national team very regularly.
Some beautiful head kicks, and Toon just seems to be eating these head kicks. I am curious to see what Toon's going to do. I think he's about to fire back with a big shot very soon. Let's see.
Good kicks being exchanged from both fighters.
Yeah, I mean, you know, we're already halfway through this fight. Both fighters haven't thrown very many shots, but they've definitely landed some heavy ones. Good catch there. And as you can see, Toon is loading up on those powerful shots, and Tananchai just smiles at him.
Good left kick from Tananchai. Toon missing with a knot with elbow.
That's the elbow you was talking about earlier. Toon is just having a good time in there. I think he's trying to set up those elbows right now. A beautiful jab by Tananchai. Another good jab by Tananchai. Tananchai is landing some great shots right now.
And Orton just missing with a high kick too. Right hand from Tananchai.
I mean, one thing's clear. Toon is a very, very tough fighter. I mean, he doesn't look fazed by any of those shots. Oh, a big kick, and Toon's backed off, even though it looked like he hurt Tananchai.
Good right knee from Tananchai. That's the Tananchai we know and love. Real good knee fighter, and if he wants to slow down Toon, he's got to go to the body.
20 seconds to go in the first round, and we keep seeing Toon catch the kick and then throw a downwards elbow. Maybe this is the tactic he's going to use tonight.
But he keeps on diving in for these elbows and getting caught by Tananchai on the way in. We've seen it twice now where Tananchai's got him with a 1-2. Toon needs to be careful because he could get one of Tananchai's elbows, and you don't want to get hit by one of those.
Absolutely. End of round one. That was a very, very good round. I mean, Toon looks like he's enjoying himself. The thing I like about Tananchai, he's already a long fighter, but he makes himself look even longer in the ring, not allowing anyone to get close to him. I mean, when you're fighting someone like Toon, who likes to throw these aggressive elbows, you do not want to fight in the pocket. So Tananchai, I think, is just doing a very good job of keeping Toon at bay. Toon is catching the kicks of Tananchai, but not really able to land the elbow yet. To me, that was a Tananchai round.
Yeah, I have to agree. I think it probably was his round. I mean, both these two had their moments. Tananchai caught me off guard with that high kick that he threw earlier on in the round. There you go, there it is.
Beautiful.
Thought we'd see it on the replay.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, Toon is throwing some mean-looking elbows and a beautiful body shot here as well, which looked like it did hurt Tananchai. There it is again, the shin to the back of the head.
Peering over at Tananchai's corner, his coach is just saying, keep it long and just throw big body kicks. Try and go for the high kick. There you go. No disagreement there. All three giving it to Tananchai. And if you're Toon, you've got to really stop going through the gears now in round number two. Round number two coming up to you very shortly.
ทำจากสิ่งเล็กๆ ทำจนชำนาญ ทำอย่างตั้งใจ เครื่องดื่มตราคอมมานโดออริจินอล ทำห้ามดื่มเกินวันละ2 ขวด เด็กและสตรีมีครรภ์ไม่ควรดื่ม
There you go. It's come to me now. I've remembered. So another real good gym that Jodvica started at. Jodvica in our 154-pound tournament. Former champ as well. And Tananchai started at Sang Morocco, which isn't too far from Rajadamnern as well. Here we go. Round two underway.
So Toon is down on the scorecards right now, so he needs to make a statement in this second round and show us what we know about him, which is to be that aggressive fighter. Tananchai, keep it long, keep him at bay.
Tananchai doing a really good work so far with the knees. Toon catching him a couple of times over, some good punches. Trying to close the distance here, Toon.
He's trying to close the distance and also trying to trap Tananchai, lull him into a fight with the hands, but Tananchai will win on the feet if he just uses his kicks. Toon is a very smart fighter here. He's closing down the distance. He's trying to bait Tananchai into a boxing match of just throwing hands right now. And a great teep by Toon.
Swing and a miss from Toon. Tananchai doing really good work at the moment, gauging the range.
Yeah, Toon is having a little bit of difficulty right now trying to find his range of Tananchai. Tananchai is a very long guy.
Tananchai wrapping up Toon in the clinch.
Yeah, preventing any damage from those knees. Toon is just going to have to keep closing the action down, and a big swing and a miss by Toon.
Tananchai just needs to keep his hands up, though, with these knees as he throws the straight knees. Good right kick from Tananchai, backing off Toon. Toon in southpaw. Toon edging forward with the jab, left to the body.
Wow, Toon is doing very well right now. Tananchai, again, landing some very clean shots as Toon was coming in. This is an exciting round.
Good jab from Tananchai.
Wow, and he's still light on his feet, Tananchai.
Left hook to the body, though, from Toon. Yeah, you're right. He is light on his feet.
I mean, Toon, I really think, is just having difficulty now trying to find his range, trying to set up that big right hand and that downward elbow. But I think Tananchai is, just a little bit faster right now. But yeah, Toon really needs to win the second round. Only 1 minute to go in the second round. Toon, beautiful combination by Tananchai.
Tananchai just missing with the high kick there.
A lot of people right now are watching in Cambodia supporting Toon. Toon is a very, very tough fighter. He took those shots and it looks like it didn't hurt him. And Tananchai is now pushing him. Tananchai is going in for it. And look at Tananchai just wrapping him up and then taking the back of Toon, winning on that clinch. An exciting round, but Tananchai, I think, is just taking it right now. 20 seconds to go. Toon needs to do something.
That was a good body shot earlier on by Toon, and a swing and a miss, and good right hand from Toon. Toon not getting a good position in the clinch. Referee breaking them up here.
Tananchai just taking a little bit longer on that clinch, getting his breath back, waiting out the last of this round. I think he's done very, very well. He's boxing very smart right now. What a great round. End of round 2. Exciting fight, but I think, you know, Toon just doesn't know how to get close right now to Tananchai.
I think Tananchai's just thrown a really good wide arsenal at Toon. The knees, the high kicks, his straight punches have been good as well. He's wrapped Toon up very well in the clinch. Toon's struggling here, really struggling to get going. I think he lost that second round, and his corner are getting very frustrated with him here. We can see from the commentary box, and it's just shouting at him, you've got to go forward, you've got to do something, but I think he did pretty much everything that he could. You can see a sign of frustration of him poking his tongue out.
Tananchai landing double jabs on Toon 3 times in a row. I mean, that is hard to do. You find the range with a jab and then kept coming in with the power shots. And here's Toon right now, a big swing and a miss.
Ladies and gentlemen, in the second round, all 3 judges has scored red 10, blue 9.
No complaints here. Tananchai winning all 3 judges' scorecards, and Toon is 2 rounds down. We'll have round 3 coming to you very shortly.
น้ำมันแพงธุรกิจผักยังไร้ทางออกใหม่ MSV Safe Sure เทอร์โบประหยัดน้ำมันกลไกอัจฉริยะปรับเปลี่ยนทิศทางน้ำมันให้ไหลเวียนน้อยลงที่ถูกคิดค้นมาเพื่อช่วยประหยัดน้ำมันโดยเฉพาะให้อัตราเร่งเร็วแรงดีไม่มีตกไร้ควันดำประหยัดน้ำมันได้ถึง 30% ติดตั้งง่ายทางออกเรื่องน้ำมันแพง MSV Safe Sure เทอร์โบประหยัดน้ำมันแรงชัดประหยัดจริง
Okay, here we go. Round number 3 underway. Didn't think we'd get this far, but here we are. We've got Tananchai from Thailand in the red corner, and we've got Toon from Cambodia in the blue corner.
Yeah, I mean, if you look in the YouTube comments right now, Toon has got a huge fan base, and he has got a lot of people in Cambodia who support him right now. Toon is doing a very good job, but Tananchai is just doing a little bit more. That's all it is. I think Toon needs to close the distance and try and land a big shot right now on Tananchai, because he is 2 rounds down.
Even start low kicking Tananchai if you want to slow him down. Like, start to go low and then come up high.
Oh, he went for a big swing right there, Tananchai. And you're right, I mean, but in these 3-round fights, you're not necessarily trying to slow down your opponent because there's not that long to go. You need to be quite aggressive and just try and win on the scorecards.
Teep from Toon. Tananchai slowing the tempo down slightly. Good quick left kick from Tananchai. Toon with the right hand. Tananchai wrapping him up in the clinch, saving himself here slightly.
I mean, that's where Toon is at his best, where he's got his opponent on the ropes and then he can throw a big looping elbow or right hand, but Tananchai, I think, just saw it coming. But again, Toon is very tough. He hasn't stopped. He hasn't taken a back foot yet. I mean, to take shots after shots and then keep coming forward, that is difficult to do. So I'm giving a lot of credit to Toon here, but I think Tananchai is just winning.
I mean, one tactic that I just saw Toon's corner just shouting at him to do is just as soon as you get in the clinch, push away and punch or push away and elbow. And I got to agree, it's a good tactic to use. Like, just try and push your opponent away when they try and clinch you.
Yeah, or go for a fake clinch where you basically feint the clinch and then lull your opponent and then you throw a big shot because your opponent doesn't expect it at all. But I think Toon's out of ideas right now.
I have seen, funny you say that, I actually have seen Toon do that before.
What, go for the fake clinch and then throw that big shot?
Yeah, throw that big elbow. He's caught a lot of fighters off guard with it.
I mean, you've got to remember he's had nearly 100 fights. He's a very, very experienced fighter. Toon knows what he's doing. But again, Tananchai, I think it just looks a little bit fresher and a little bit more crisp with his shots. A beautiful check hook by Tananchai. Just stepping around Toon with a beautiful lead hook.
Toon switching to southpaw, trying to throw a big left hand. Toon stalking his prey, coming forward at Tananchai, wrapping him up in the clinch.
A nice body shot by Toon there, but again, is it enough? I'm not too sure. I think Tananchai now can just keep dancing around the ring, stay away from Toon's power hands, and just, win this 3rd round very easily. 30 seconds to go in the 3rd and final round. Yeah, I think Toon knows it as well. Is he going to try and bait him in? Let's see. I mean, I think Tananchai has just fought an almost perfect fight here. He's against a very aggressive, powerful fighter, but Tananchai has just got a beautiful jab. Look how crisp that jab is by Tananchai. He's having fun in there. 15 seconds to go. Can Toon do anything? He's got a lot of fans watching. I'd like to see him pull something off, but I just don't think it's going to happen. Great fight by both fighters, but Tananchai, I think, takes that one.
Yeah, I'm surprised it went the distance, really, to be honest. I mean, Toon, a really experienced entertainment show fighter. Tananchai, a young and up-and-comer, going through the ranks at the moment. All the crowd are on their feet. It was a good display of Muay Thai from both fighters. See, look at the replay here. Toon was still deadly and still very dangerous at times, but Tananchai kept him at bay.
I mean, that's the thing with Toon. I mean, he's dangerous till the last second. I mean, he has knocked people out in the last round, in the last 30 seconds before. Look at this work by Tananchai. Some beautiful combinations by Tananchai. And that's that head kick that we keep seeing. That head kick, I think, started this entire thing off where Toon slowed down.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds of actions, we go to the judges' scorecard. All 3 judges have scored 30-27. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a winner by words of unanimous decision. Red corner, Tananchai, Sitsopedo.
โอ้นี่ครับการแสดงถึงความเคารพครับของคู่ต่อสู้ด้วยกันเองครับชื่นชมครับชื่นชมทั้งคู่ครับส่วนคู่ต่อไปครับที่เราจะได้รับชมกันครับเป็นคู่ศึกสายเลือดนะครับปิ่นเพชรบัญชาเมฆครับนี่ครับในจอภาพครับอย่างหล่อเลยครับเจอกับทางด้านฟ้านำชัยปอมงคลทรัพย์ครับ138 ปอนด์เป็นคู่ต่อไปครับ
ห้าวเกิดมาเพื่อเกษตรกรไทยสนับสนุนมวยไทย
มั่นคิดค้นและพัฒนาเพื่อคนไทยทุกคนเพื่อสร้างแพลตฟอร์มสัญชาติไทยใหม่ขึ้นมาภายใต้ชื่อ Go Social Go Social จะเป็นขุนไม่ใช่เบี้ยอีกต่อไปมาร่วมกันสร้างสังคมแบ่งปันกับแพลตฟอร์มของคนไทยภายใต้แบรนด์สัญชาติไทย Go Social น้ำมันแพงธุรกิจพังยังไร้ทางออกใหม่ MSV Safe Sure เทอร์โบประหยัดน้ำมันกลไกอัจฉริยะปรับเปลี่ยนทิศทางน้ำมันให้ไหลเวียนน้อยลงที่ถูกคิดค้นมาเพื่อช่วยประหยัดน้ำมันโดยเฉพาะให้อัตราเร่งเร็วแรงดีไม่มีตกไร้ควันดำประหยัดน้ำมันได้ถึง 30% ติดตั้งง่ายทางออกเรื่องน้ำมันแพง MSV Safe Sure เทอร์โบประหยัดน้ำมันแรงชัดประหยัดจริง
ทำจากสิ่งเล็กๆ ทำจนชำนาญ ทำอย่างตั้งใจ เครื่องดื่มตราคอมมานโดออริจินอล ทำห้ามดื่มเกินวันละ2 ขวด เด็กและสตรีมีครรภ์ไม่ควรดื่ม
ควายห้าวเกิดมาเพื่อเกษตรกรไทยสนับสนุนมวยไทย
มั่นคิดค้นและพัฒนาเพื่อคนไทยทุกคนเพื่อสร้างแพลตฟอร์มสัญชาติไทยใหม่ขึ้นมาภายใต้ชื่อ Go Social Go Social จะเป็นขุนไม่ใช่เบี้ยอีกต่อไปมาร่วมกันสร้างสังคมแบ่งปันกับแพลตฟอร์มของคนไทยภายใต้แบรนด์สัญชาติไทย Go Social น้ำมันแพงธุรกิจพังอย่างไร
ยินดีต้อนรับกลับเข้าสู่รายการ RWS ราชดำเนิน World Series ทางช่อง Workpoint กฎหมายเลข 23 ประจำทุกวันศุกร์เวลา 3:15 นาที ถึงเวลาแล้วนะครับที่เราจะไปเปิดคู่ต่อไปกันเลยครับ กับปิ่นเพชรบัญชาเมฆ
เขาเคยมาโชว์ฝีไม้ลายมือครับที่เวทีมวยราชดำเนินแห่งนี้แล้วครับ1 ครั้งครับครั้งที่ผ่านมาครับคราวที่แล้วเนี่ยขึ้นศึกเดียวกับลูกพี่วันนี้ลูกพี่ส่งมาครับนั่นก็คือบัวขาวบัญชาเมฆครับส่งปิ่นเพชรมาโชว์ฝีไม้ลายมือให้ดูกันอีก1 รอบครับ
และในมุมน้ำเงิน Angel Blue Corner ขอต้อนรับฟ้านำชัยอปีติศักดิ์
กลับมาอีกครั้งในรายการ RWS ราชดำเนิน World Series หลังจากที่ครั้งแรกไม่ประสบความสำเร็จนี่คือนักชกมากประสบการณ์จากจังหวัด101ครั้งที่แล้วไม่สำเร็จครั้งนี้มีทุกอย่างมาโชว์ชาวโลกฟ้านำชัยอพิติศักดิ์
Okay, here we go. This is fight number 5 tonight on our main card. And introducing first, in the red corner, we've got Pimpet Banchamek. He is from Thailand, from Tak province in the north of Thailand. He is he's 28 years old, 170 centimeters tall. Weighed in yesterday at 137.7 pounds. And he has a reach of 173.5 centimeters. Trains out of the famous Banchamek gym in Chiang Mai. Last 3 fights, he won on points against Trent Girdham. He won on points against Raksarin Dong Kulbon. And he lost on points to Demputai MC77.
And we have in the blue corner, we have Phanam Chai fighting out of Pittisak Gym in Thailand. Phanam Chai is from Royet. He is 25 years old, standing at 173 centimeters, and he is weighing at 138 pounds. In his last 3 fights, he has actually lost his last 3 fights. In his most recent loss, he actually lost by a KO in round 1 to the Black Panther from Venom Muay Thai Gym in Pattaya. He then lost on points to Tong Siam Kiat Songrit. And then he lost on points to Pet Samui Luk Japorong Tom. So right now he has got something to prove. When you're coming off 3 losses, you have got something to prove. You want to go out there and win it. I mean, we might see some dynamite in the first round.
Yeah, let's see. I mean, it was a real shame when Phanam Chai fought. He got knocked out straight away, and I think it was the first ever kickboxing bout at Rajadamnern. Black Panther just came out of nowhere and knocked him out just before the end of the first round. And then Pimpet as well, winning his last fight on points. Both these two fighting kickboxing last time they were at Rajadamnern. Now it's full Muay Thai rules. We'll get Bia to give the official announcement to get this 5th bout going. Let us know in the comments who you think is going to win this one. Thailand versus Thailand coming up. Take it away, Bia.
Gentlemen, this is the 5th bout of the RWS Rajadamnern World Series special event. This is Muay Thai. This is Rajadamnern. Introducing our referee on stage, Mr. Paitoon Gopkalang. And now, ladies and gentlemen, introducing first, fighting out of the red corner, 28 years of age. He stands 170 centimeters tall and weighed in at 137.7 pounds. He holds a record of 42 wins and 17 losses, representing Tak, Thailand. Thailand. Let's hear it for Pinpat Panchamay. And his opponent, fighting out of the blue corner, 25 years of age. He stands at 173 centimeters tall and weighed at 138 pounds. He holds a record of 35 wins and 16 losses, representing RWS Thailand. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for Phanamchai or Pitik.
Okay, here we go. Round number 1 underway. We've got Thailand versus Thailand here. Pinpat versus Phanamchai. Another Southpaw versus Orthodox.
Yeah, hopefully we don't see a clash of heads like we saw in the last fight, but this should be a very good one. A very, very interesting fight. Both fighters coming out quite aggressive with the kicks.
Good sweep there from Phanamchai.
I mean, Pinpat went in with a triple kick to the body as well, but Phanamchai just went in with the sweep.
Pinpat going for the low kick here. I mean, like we said in the last bout where it was Southpaw versus Orthodox, it's all about who has the better footwork.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, Pinpat was just throwing those low kicks to the leg and then a kick to the body. I mean, he is switching up in there, which is exactly what you need to do when it's Southpaw against an Orthodox. It's a battle of the footwork.
Yeah, fights are won and lost, really, if you don't have the best footwork in these matchups.
I mean, your best punches come from good footwork. I mean, it all starts with the feet. If you have poor footwork, it's very hard to win. And he attempts a sweep there, and he just doesn't get it. But I do like his creativity.
Good left kick there from Pinpat.
Oh, the ref doesn't call that one. Said it was a slip.
There was a sweep. Swept him there.
Big swing and a miss. Both fighters reading each other quite well, and he keeps throwing those flurry of kicks.
Looks like it's battle of the kickers so far. Don't forget, Phanamchai is on a bit of a losing streak right now. Pinpat, slight winning streak, won his last 2 fights, so Pinpat may be a little bit confident, but Phanamchai must be eager to get a win, get back to winning ways.
But if you have just been knocked out, the last thing you want to do is get stuck in there and get in the line of fire. So, you know, fair play to Phanamchai. He got knocked out quite quickly in his last fight, and he's back in there as if it didn't happen. I like to see that. He's not scared, he trusts his instincts, and he's going for it right now. He is landing some very good kicks.
Edging forward here, Phanamchai. Pinpat doing a good job on the back foot, controlling the fight well.
I mean, Pinpat has been landing some very aggressive shots, but also Phanamchai is reading it quite well. He's already landed a few sweeps.
Fake with Pinpat, but Phanamchai coming back straight away with a quick left body kick.
Yeah, we're actually seeing some punches being thrown from Pinpat, trying to set up those big leg kicks. But again, Phanamchai is just controlling the distance a little bit better right now. But it has been a very entertaining fight so far. 2 veterans of the sport doing very, very well. We're getting close to the end of round 1. Both fighters reading each other very well. As you can see right now on your screen, they're setting up shots and a great sweep.
Oh, that was a heavy fall there from Phanamchai when he took that low kick from Pinpat. Pinpat, good lock in the clinch here.
And end of round 1. That was a very entertaining round. Again, very close rounds. But I think for those sweeps, I think Phanamchai on my scorecard won that with just the sweeps alone. What about you, Ali?
Really not sure, to be honest. I can't pick a winner in this from that first round alone. I think they were both very tit for tat, both throwing good body kicks. Maybe it was Phanamchai's round. I'm not too sure. I don't want to call it. Let's see. I definitely want to see another round of that, though. They both showed real good Muay Thai skills and got the crowd going for sure.
Well, Pinpat was landing the aggressive shots, as you can see right now with these body kicks. Look at this one. A fantastic body kick. Pinpat was landing some very damaging shots, but Phanamchai looked like he was in control of the action as well with the sweeps and the clinch work as well. So yeah, I'm curious to see what the judges say right now.
and gentlemen.
Oh, we've got another
In the
split.
first round, the first shot has scored red 10, blue 9.
I'm not too
The second
surprised.
shot has scored red 10, blue 9. But the last shot has scored red 9, blue 10.
Well, there you go. I wasn't sure who had it either, and the judges are almost split as well. Round 2 coming your way very shortly.
ทำจากสิ่งเล็กๆทำจนชำนาญทำอย่างตั้งใจ เครื่องดื่มตราคอมมานโดออริจินอลทำห้ามดื่มเกินวันละ2 ขวดเด็กและสตรีมีครรภ์ไม่ควรดื่ม
Okay, here we go. We're about to kick round number 2 off straight away. Don't forget, Pimpet is in the black trunks and Fanamchai is in the white trunks.
Yeah, I mean, that was interesting judging, but like we said, it could have gone either way. You know, one judge did see it for Fanamchai and the others did see it for Pinpetch, but again, I wouldn't have been surprised for either.
Good low kick here from Fanamchai. You got to feel sorry for Fanamchai, losing his last few fights in a row.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. But I mean, you've also got to, you know, give credit to the judges. They are scoring for aggression opposed to just like someone controlling the ring. So Pinpetch, I like seeing this. I like seeing aggressive fighters. And every shot he is throwing with mean intentions. But there we go. He's taken the back of Fanamchai, which does very well for the judges.
Yeah, Pimpet, I think he's just a little bit faster than Fanamchai on these kick exchanges.
I mean, orthodox against a southpaw, those big body kicks should be landing quite often. Very similar in boxing where you land the overhand right against the opponent. It's the same with the leg, with the kicks here as well. Now, Fanamchai is doing a little bit more right now. He knows he's down on the judges' scorecards. He needs to make a big impression.
Yeah, he really needs to win round number 2.
I mean, even in the clinch right there, it just kind of looks like Pinpetch just slightly edging it as well. But, you know, never count Pinpetch out and never count Fanamchai out because they can pull something out the bag.
Big swinging knee from Pimpet.
I mean, both fighters looking a little bit tired right now, landing some very good kicks. It just looks like a bit of a kicking chess match right now. We haven't seen too many elbows.
No, we haven't. Not so far. Looks like, oh, quick elbow. As soon as you say it, curse the commentator. Quick zipping elbows here in the clinch from Fanamchai.
Fanamchai must be hearing me from the nosebleeds here to land more elbows. But yeah, that's what we need to see more of. We need to see him get dirty in the clinch and land some good elbows.
Doing really good so far. Good kicks here from Fanamchai. Pimpet coming back with a quick right body kick of his own.
I mean, he is just keeping the pressure on Pinpetch right now. I mean, like I said, Pinpetch throws every shot with aggression, which does really well for the judges. If you start the fight well and end it well, you're going to impress the judges. So this is still another even round. It's just, you know, how are the judges scoring it right now? Are they scoring aggression or are they scoring power? Some nice hands as well and an elbow as well by Fanamchai. And some knees.
Pimpet doing a good job to nullify the clinch there with a long guard. But
I did like Fanamchai though. He looked like he was being more aggressive in the clinch just there and landing some knees. I think his corner must have told him you need to do more.
Yeah, I think you're right here. I think Fanamchai's done a lot better in this round.
But again, oh, what a beautiful read on the situation. A great low kick to drop his opponent. End of round 2. Yeah, I don't really want to give my idea on who I thought won that round because it was just very, very close. But I assume Pinpetch, but let's see.
It would be nice if Fanamchai did win that round because then it would be a round apiece for these two.
Yeah, I totally agree. And that's what we want to see. We want to see a third round clash. But again, we haven't seen anyone lose the first 2 rounds and win by a knockout in the third round yet.
Yeah, we haven't.
It does make for exciting matches. Let's see some replays here.
See, these are the zipping elbows that we had in the clinch from Fanamchai. Fanamchai with a body kick as well. Pimpet just missing the mark with his counter.
It has been a trade of the body kicks in this fight. I mean, both fighters are very, very conditioned to take that many body shots.
Okay, which way have our judges at ringside seen this one? Is it for Farnham Chai in the blue corner or Pimpet in the red corner?
Ladies and gentlemen, in the second round, the first shot has scored red 9, blue 10. The second shot has scored red 10, blue 9. And the last shot has scored red 10, blue 9.
Wow, very interesting there.
Round number 3 coming your way very shortly.
น้ำมันแพงธุรกิจพังยังไร้ทางออกใหม่ MSV Safe Sure เทอร์โบประหยัดน้ำมันกลไกอัจฉริยะปรับเปลี่ยนทิศทางน้ำมันให้ไหลเวียนน้อยลงที่ถูกคิดค้นมาเพื่อช่วยประหยัดน้ำมันโดยเฉพาะให้อัตราเร่งเร็วแรงดีไม่มีตกไร้ควันดำประหยัดน้ำมันได้ถึง 30% ติดตั้งง่ายทางออกเรื่องน้ำมันแพง MSV Safe Sure เทอร์โบประหยัดน้ำมันแรงชัดประหยัดจริง
Okay, here we go. Round 3 underway. Don't go anywhere, folks. We've got one more match coming up after this. We've got Thailand taking on Uganda.
Yeah, very interesting there. I mean, Pinpetch again edging it. It was interesting because it was Judge 1 who gave it to Pinpetch the first time, and then he gave it to Fanam Chai for that second round. So, very interesting judging, and it just depends where you are located on how you judge this, I guess.
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, now Fanam Chai really does need to go for broke.
I mean, what do you guys think at home? Who do you think's winning this fight? Do you think the judges have got it correct? I'm very curious to hear what people think. Some nice leg kicks and nice body work by both fighters.
Yeah, guys, write in the comments who you think should be winning this fight.
Oh, some beautiful shots by Fanam Chai and a downward elbow.
Yeah, Fanam Chai needs to get a couple of knockdowns in this round or try and just knock Pimpet right out.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, that's the beauty of knowing that you're down on the scorecards. You know you have to do something in this last round. I mean, has Fanam Chai got it in him? He's definitely good enough. After coming off a knockout in his last fight, he's got to prove something. Some beautiful kicks by Fanam Chai, and Pinpetch fires right back. Both of these fighters are enjoying it in there. Fanam Chai is having a good time. This is an entertaining fight. It's been very even.
Fanam Chai pushing the pace, and you can see why. I mean, he is 2 rounds down.
Pinpetch checking those kicks now, though. Fanam Chai needs to try something a little bit different when he throws those kicks. Elbows.
Fanam Chai doesn't need to really control the clinch too much, doesn't need to lock off. He needs to get busy. He needs to come down the middle with an elbow or throw some crushing knees up to the middle of Pimpet and just slow him down.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, there's no reason for him to be point scoring right now. He needs to try and win by a stoppage or a knockout. That's all he can do right now. He's losing the fight. He needs to do something. Pinpetch, you know, he's an aggressive fighter. I don't think he wants to take a back foot right now, but he could do that. Less than a minute to go in the third and final round.
Fanam Chai going forward. Good teep from Fanam Chai.
Fanam Chai trying to bait him in, trying to put off his opponent, trying to make him make mistakes. Good head kick, but, you know, with 35 seconds to go of the last round, Fanam Chai needs to pull something out the bag. Pinpetch doesn't need to engage right now. Pinpetch just knows he's winning. Pinpetch could dance himself away.
Yeah, he can dance the night away right now. Well, it's that time of the night to do it anyway.
Friday night, 15 seconds to go of this third fight. We have got one more fight coming up as well.
And it's a big one. King Sanglek taking on Josiah from Uganda. Well, we'll introduce those two in a second.
But I just think Pinpetch has just won this. I mean, a very good round. Third and final round over with. It was a good round by Fanam Chai, but also Pinpetch was winning. But Fanam Chai looks like he's enjoying himself in there. I like to see it.
Take a look at the replays here. This was, I think, at the beginning of the fight.
Earlier on, it looked like, again, I thought Fanam Chai did really well in that first round. But, you know, that's why we're the commentators and they're the judges.
It was really the battle of the kickers in this matchup tonight.
I mean, their bodies are going to be hurting tomorrow morning. I mean, they took some heavy body kicks. Anyways, let's go to the judges' scorecard.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds of actions, we go to the judges' scorecard. All 3 judges have scored 29 to 28. We have a winner by ways of unanimous decision. Red corner, Pinpat Bonchome.
เอาครับก็เป็นนั่นปิ่นเพชรปาชาเม่ครับที่ชนะไปได้ครับก็ถือว่าโชว์ฟอร์มไว้ได้ดีเลยครับสำหรับวันนี้ครับส่วนคู่ต่อไปครับคู่ปิดท้ายค่ำคืนนี้ครับเป็นคู่ที่น่าสนใจมากๆครับกิ่งซังเล็กต่อหลัก2ครับเจอกับทางด้านโจเซียโชคดียิมในโชคชาวอูกันดาที่เดือดตั้งแต่วันชั่งน้ำหนักครับต้องมาติดตามกันต่อไป
ศุกร์หน้าพลาดไม่ได้กับคู่มวยสะเทือนโลกชี้ชะตาใครจะอยู่ใครจะไปในรุ่นเวลเทอร์เวท147 ปอนด์จอมน็อกเอาท์โค้ชนาย10หมื่นเจ้าบัลลังก์กรุ๊ปบีเปิดศึกแห่งศักดิ์ศรีขยี้ยอดขุนพลหมูทองอะคาเดมี่รองจ่าฝูงใครน็อกใครรอชมพร้อมกันขณะที่กรุ๊ปเอแชมป์เวทีราชดำเนินคนปัจจุบันชาโดสิงห์มาวินแย่งชิงความเป็นหนึ่งกับสุดยอดนักชกหน้าหล่อจอมเทคนิคจากอิหร่านซาจัดวีน่ามวยไทยพร้อมด้วยสุดยอดคู่มวยระดับโลกแย่งตั๋วเข้ารอบน็อกเอาท์ระหว่างมังกรขาวสิงห์แก้วประพลแลกเดือดกับจอห์นนี่ไทเกอร์มวยไทยใน RWS ราชดำเนิน World Series ศุกร์หน้าห้ามพลาด
ควายห้าวเกิดมาเพื่อเกษตรกรไทยสนับสนุนมวยไทย
มั่นคิดค้นและพัฒนาเพื่อคนไทยทุกคนเพื่อสร้างแพลตฟอร์มสัญชาติไทยใหม่ขึ้นมาภายใต้ชื่อ Go Social
กลับเข้าสู่รายการ RWS ราชดำเนิน World Series ทางช่อง Workpoint กฎหมายเลข 23 ประจำทุกวันศุกร์เวลา 3:15 นาทีครับ ตอนนี้ก็เดินทางมาถึงคู่ต่อไปแล้วนะครับ ขอต้อนรับในมุมแดงครับ กิ่งซางเล็กก่อหลัก 2
นี่คือนักชกที่เก่งมาตั้งแต่เด็กครับแล้วก็ทำเงินค่าตัวสูงถึง 100,000 บาทได้ตั้งแต่100 ปอนด์ครับไม่ธรรมดาครับชื่อเสียงของเขาครับกิ่งซางเล็กต่อหลัก 2ครับนี่คืออดีตแชมป์ครับรุ่นไลท์เวทครับวันนี้เขามาพิสูจน์อีกครั้งหนึ่งครับเป็นครั้งที่2ครับในกติกาของ RWS
และคู่ชกของเขาในมุมน้ำเงิน Enter Blue Corner ขอต้อนรับโจเซียโชคดีจิม
เป็นอีกหนึ่งนักชกพันดุสายพันบูครับจากอูกันดาครับวัย 22 ปี วันนี้เขามีดีกรีแชมป์นะครับของประเทศอูกันดามาด้วยครับแชมป์มวยไทยก็ขึ้นชื่อในเรื่องของความบ้าครับความระห่ำในเรื่องของสไตล์การชกของเขาเขารู้ดีว่าคู่ชกของเขามีความบ้าระห่ำมีความโหดแต่ตัวเขาเองวันนี้บอกว่าโหดกว่าแน่นอนเขาคือนักชกจากอูกันดา
แล้วครับคู่นี้ครับเดือดมากๆครับจากการชั่งน้ำหนักเมื่อวานที่ผ่านมาครับโอ้มีการผลักอกกันด้วยครับไปดูกันครับ21 ปีกับ22 ปีครับเรื่องของอายุนี่ใกล้เคียงกันครับส่วนสูงครับ
Okay, here we go. This is our final bout tonight, and this is going to be a real barnstormer. We've got Thailand taking on Uganda in the red corner. My pleasure to introduce to you, ladies and gentlemen, tonight, Gingsang Lek Tor Lak Song. He's from Thailand. He's from Buriram in the northeast of Thailand. 21 years of age, 165 centimeters tall. He weighed in yesterday at 132 pounds at the weigh-ins. He has a reach of 171 centimeters, training out of the DM Muay Thai gym in Bangkok. Last 3 fights, he won on points against Nur Mohammed. He lost by KO in the 5th round to Gong Torani Sorsamai. And he won by KO in the 3rd round against Song Kom Bangkok Alayon.
And in the blue corner, we have Josiah Lumunya from Uganda. He is 22 years young, standing at 170 centimeters tall. He is weighing 131.7 pounds. His reach is 173 centimeters. Fighting out of Chokdi Gym in Cha Am. In his last 3 fights, he is coming off a 3-fight win streak. In his most recent fight, he won on points against Samanda Yoel, and then he won by TKO against Hamza Bun Ari, and then won by a KO against Chomba Isaac. These are 2 young fighters. This is going to be a good one to end the night.
Yep, they're very close in age, but I'm not too sure if they're going to be close in experience. Gingsang Lek was a real child prodigy, and he rose to fame very early on. Almost got burnt out a bit with being so active. But I was speaking to Jazir backstage, and he's very confident. Like you said, he's won his last 3 fights, a few of them by KO as well. So let's see if he can bring that swagger into this fight. We'll have beer with the official introductions. We'll get this last fight underway to you shortly.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the last bout of the RWS Rajadamnern World Series special event. This is Muay Thai. This is Rajadamnern. Introducing our referee on stage, Mr. Rapin Soblek. And now, ladies and gentlemen, introducing first, fighting out of the red corner, 21 years of age. He stands at 165 centimeters tall and weighed in at 132 pounds. He holds a record of 40 wins, 8 losses, and 2 draws. He is a former Omnoy lightweight champion, representing Buriram, Thailand. Let's hear it for Gingsang Lek Thor Lakso. His opponent, fighting out of the blue corner, 22 years of age. He stands at 173 centimeters tall and weighed in at 131.7 pounds. He holds a record of 10 wins and 7 losses. He is a former Uganda Muay Thai champion, representing Uganda. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for Josiah Chok DJ.
Okay, here we go. Let's get underway. Round 1 coming to you very, very quickly now. It's our last fight of the night. Hope you've enjoyed the show, ladies and gentlemen. We definitely have. If you would like to tune in again, we're going to kick off with the 147-pound tournament again next week. It's the final round. Coming to you same time. From 8:30 we will have the prelims, and from 9:15 we will have the main card. Right now we've got Gingsang Lek against Jazir from Uganda.
2 ex-champions as well. I mean, Josiah has got some very, very good heavy hands, by the way. He was a champion in Uganda. He's one of very few prospects in Uganda who is a Muay Thai champion. But he's got some very good hands. And like you said, Gingsang Lek, he's very, very experienced. So it's experience right now against someone with very strong hands.
I mean, Gingsang Lek hasn't fought that many Westerners. I mean, he did fight a couple of Japanese. He fought Nur Mohammed. I think Nur is from Uzbekistan, if I remember correctly. And it was just left kick, left kick, left kick for Gingsang Lek, which is, typical southpaw. And we're seeing that again tonight. He just needs to keep finding a home for that left kick.
And he's just ripping in the shots against Josiah. I mean, I think he knows Josiah is less experienced. And against a less experienced fighter, you can just go for those leg kicks and overwhelm your opponent.
Yeah, Gingsang Lek at the moment going for the legs and go for the body. Josiah, though!
Beautiful elbows by Josiah, but they both traded backhands on each other. Southpaw against orthodox. That was exciting.
Gingsang Lek looked like he was in a bit of trouble there. Josiah showing a lot of courage and just going forward with lots of vicious determination. Rightly so.
I mean, that was a good poker face by Gingsang Lek, because he took some very heavy shots, but he is a warrior. He is a veteran of the Muay Thai sport. He's only 21 years old, but he has been in there many, many times.
Another low kick from Ging Sang-lek. Ging Sang-lek trying to go for an elbow too. Holding on to the clinch very well, Ging Sang-lek.
Yeah, Ging Sang-lek is doing the right thing here, just wrapping up Josiah when he gets in close. Josiah, like I said, has some very heavy hands. He has won by knockout before. Ging Sang-lek needs to stay away from that.
Good elbow there from Ging Sang-lek, but Josiah does look unpredictable and powerful too.
Very nice by Ging Sang-lek there, just read the situation perfectly. Ging Sang-lek has got some very heavy hands as well, don't get me wrong, but I think Josiah is going to rely on his heavy right hand.
I think that's probably a good tactic from Josiah. Just needs to come at Ging Sang-lek heavy-handed, especially with the right hand. Just step to the left a little bit. Just cut the angle, try and find the right hand.
Yeah, I mean, it is, again, battle of the footwork. All he needs to do is step on the left side of Ging Sang-lek and then throw that right hand, and it will connect even harder. A beautiful elbow by Ging Sang-lek. It looks like he's reading Josiah quite well right now. We're getting towards the end of the first round here.
Big left kick from Ging Sang-lek.
Very good fight. End of round one. That was a good round from both fighters. You can see the experience of Ging Sang-lek. But also Josiah, I don't think is scared of this. I think Josiah wants to make this a war, but Ging Sang-lek just looks a little bit more composed in my view. What about you?
I think it's just experience showing here. Ging Sang-lek's timing is a little bit better than Josiah's. And yeah, I just think that, but Josiah did look dangerous at some points. Ging Sang-lek landed very well with his left body kicks and left low kicks and left elbows.
And look at this leg kick here as well. I mean, Ging Sang-lek is showing his experience, but like you're right, I think Josiah is doing very, very well here. I think that was a very good round for both fighters. I'm curious to see what the judges say about this one.
Yeah, no surprise.
All three judges has got red 10, blue 9.
All three giving it to Ging Sang-lek in the red corner.
I think that's a fair judgment as well. Ging Sang-lek was just landing the better shots, that's what it is. But again, we see with Josiah, he's not out yet.
ทำจากสิ่งเล็กๆทำจนชำนาญทำอย่างตั้งใจเครื่องดื่มตราคอมมานโดออริจินอลทำห้ามดื่มเกินวันละ2 ขวดเด็กและสตรีมีครรภ์ไม่ควรดื่ม
Okay, here we go. Round 2 coming to you right now. We've got Ging Sang-lek from Thailand in the red corner and Josiah from Uganda in the blue corner. Let's see if Josiah can do a little bit better in this round.
Starting off fast, and Josiah is throwing hands, swinging for the fences right now, and I think that's exactly what he needs to do.
Yeah, same. I think he's a lot better on the feet boxing. And there you go, good right elbow from Josiah.
Some beautiful elbows by Ging Sang-lek and some fantastic knees as well. Ging Sang-lek is just showing, look, I'm not scared of your power, Josiah. But Josiah is very, very tough.
Another big slicing elbow from Ging Sang-lek. Ging Sang-lek again with the left elbow, and again.
Fantastic elbows by Ging Sang-lek, and Josiah fell onto that elbow, but hey, Josiah is still standing. We know he is a very, very tough fighter from Uganda.
But it looks like he's breathing heavy here, and he's hurt.
Yeah.
Left elbow there. And is he going to make the count? Looks very disheartened so far.
What?
No, referee waving it off straight
Wow.
away. Ging Sang-lek winning by round, in the round 2 by knockout, by TKO.
I mean, those elbows, I mean, he took about 5 or 6 elbows, and then I think he had to take the knee. But, you know, fair play to the ref, because I think Josiah was just a little bit outmatched by the experience of Ging Sang-lek. But this is not a loss for Josiah.
Well, it's definitely good experience, and Ging Sang-lek, I said it last time on the broadcast, cut from the same cloth as Narak, young rising star.
Them elbows were fantastic, pinpoint accuracy.
They were. Okay, we'll take it a bit to round this off. Thanks for tuning in, ladies and gentlemen. We'll see you next week.
Thanks, guys. Have a good one.
Have a winner by technical knockout. โลกชี้ชะตาใครจะอยู่ใครจะไปในรุ่นเวลเทอร์เวท147 ปอนด์จอมน็อกเอาท์โคชนาย10 หมื่นเจ้าบัลลังก์กรุ๊ปบีเปิดศึกแห่งศักดิ์ศรีขยี้ยอดขุนพลหมูทองอะคาเดมี่รองจ่าฝูงใครน็อกใครรอชมพร้อมกันขณะที่กรุ๊ปเอแชมป์เวทีราชดำเนินคนปัจจุบันชาโดสิงห์มาวินแย่งชิงความเป็นหนึ่งกับสุดยอดนักชกหน้าหล่อจอมเทคนิคจากอิหร่านซาจาร์ดวีนัมมวยไทยพร้อมด้วยสุดยอดคู่มวยระดับโลกแย่งตั๋วเข้ารอบน็อกเอาท์ระหว่างมังกรขาวสิงห์แก้วประพลแลกเดือดกับจอห์นนี่ไทเกอร์มวยไทยใน RWS ราชดำเนิน World Series ศุกร์หน้าห้ามพลาด
เกิดตารางแล้วก็ปิดรายการเลยนะที่นักชกทุกคนชกได้สนุกดูเดือดจริงๆครับแต่เดี๋ยวเราไปดูดีกว่าครับว่าวันศุกร์หน้าเนี่ยจะมีใครชกบ้างครับ
สัปดาห์หน้าพลาดไม่ได้ครับกับรุ่นเวลเตอร์เวท147 ปอนด์ครับคู่แรกในกรุ๊ปบีครับเป็นศึกแห่งศักดิ์ศรีแม้จะไม่มีผลการเข้ารอบต่อไปแต่ว่าก็ต้องสู้กันเพื่อศักดิ์ศรีครับอัมราเน่สอสุวรรณารันกับโมฮัมเหม็ดเซบูคู่ที่2ครับชิงบัลลังก์จ่าฝูงในกรุ๊ปนี้แหละครับ10 หมื่นโค้ชนายครับจ่าฝูงจะพบกับยอดขุนพลหมูทองอะคาเดมี่รองจ่าฝูงใครชนะจะเข้าสู่รอบไฟนอลโฟร์ในฐานะแชมป์กลุ่มทันทีครับ
ส่วนกรุ๊ปเอครับสถานการณ์แตกต่างเหลือเกินครับเพราะว่าทุกคู่ยังมีลุ้นอยู่ครับแต่ด้านมังกรขาวสิงห์แก้วประพลครับเจอกับจอห์นนี่ไทเกอร์มวยไทยและก็ปิดท้ายกันที่ชาโดสิงห์มาวินครับเจอกับซาจาร์ดวีนัมมวยไทยครับ
พบกันใหม่ในวันศุกร์หน้าทางช่อง Workpoint กฎหมายเลข 23 เวลา 3:15 นาทีกับรายการ RWS ราชดำเนิน World Series This is Muay Thai and this is ราชดำเนิน